Hey everybody!
Hello!
Hey!
Welcome to Tavern Knights. This is where we sit around and play some D&D. It's been
Dungeons
a
and
while.
Dragons!
Been a while.
There's our critical role references.
Yep.
All done.
Yeah. It's been about 3 weeks. We finished up last time with. Hope you guys all had a good New Year
Yes.
and a good holiday.
Lots of naps.
Whatever holidays you celebrate, same out there for you guys. But yeah, Russ is on his way.
That hasn't changed for the new year.
Obviously was not one of his resolutions.
I don't do resolutions.
No.
I don't either.
So I saw a thing, and it was somebody posting that they want to do away with New Year's resolutions and go to New Year's boasting. And I guess what it is it goes back to supposedly a Viking tradition where you, instead of saying what you're going to accomplish this next year like that, like I was saying, I'm making a resolution to do this. No, you boast that this is what I'm gonna do. And they said it could be, it's not little things like I'm going to lose 10 pounds or something like that. You're not boasting about that. It could be anything
I'm going to sack Rome.
Yeah, or that, or I'm going to punch a god in the dick and steal his horse. Yeah. You know,
things like that.
Yeah, that was actually one of the examples they gave. So, but yeah, so, like I said, Russ is on his way.
So I'm going to Valhalla soon.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe, depending on who you punched.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, so where we left off last time, you guys had just returned from the Fey Realm, where you had fought as you put it, Hagdra.
What would that have been actually called?
I just called it it's a creature I made up. I actually could have just called it a conjoined hag. Basically, it was a coven of hags that combined themselves into one being with 3 heads, and
Had a good time.
yeah, they basically were trying to become archfey, is what they were doing. That was their goal. And they were damn close. Really? They would have been if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Yeah.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
But yeah, they so you guys beat the hags. They dissolved into
Mist.
a pile of goo,
You.
and then you sacked their house
Yes, as we should.
and took a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, we did.
Oh God, that's right.
I haven't even divvied that up.
And you,
Yeah, we didn't.
you basically got back, found out it was about 3 weeks later,
Oh no.
and it was nighttime. You went back to your mansion. You were greeted by your butler.
At night point, right?
You don't know. It was dark.
Yeah.
He
was armed.
Yeah, those with dark vision would have seen weapons in his hands. Yeah, that then just disappeared.
Well, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
You don't answer the door unarmed.
Well, we also didn't knock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so.
Or
I don't
warn him that we're on our way.
I don't want a butler that doesn't,
Yeah,
up to face intruders without a weapon in his hands, unless he's a monk.
He was mobilizing an army for us when we thought we were going to fight Drow. Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys basically spent the night looking at items, identifying them, because every item takes like a minute or 10 minutes, something like that. It'll take 11 minutes if you're doing it ritually, because ain't nobody got that many spells left that night. So it would have taken you quite a while to get through all those items.
We would have done it. Most definitely.
And then you still have to talk to Perrin. You haven't talked to him yet.
That'll take you most of the night.
Morning. It's going to take me most of the morning.
You're going to put that off until morning?
Priorities. Sleep.
Here, Perrin.
No.
Here, Perrin, have this. It's called espresso.
Let's see what happens.
Will he talk normal at that point?
Oh, look, caffeine has a reverse effect on him.
I'm just saying. Hey,
Yeah, he just falls asleep.
Yeah. It's like,
I feel
Tired.
Sleepy.
Oh man, I agree. Cast haste on him.
Is caffeine considered a drug?
Yes.
Yes.
Which would be a poison.
I like
Which
it.
would be
Because
like,
or
which would be
work.
like, no.
Wait, would that be sugar too? Because sugar is considered a drug too, or addictive.
Addictive's different than an
Than a
actual drug.
poison.
Yeah,
A
than a
poison, yeah.
Specifically poison.
Yes. Which is what a technicality on alcohol.
Definitely a solution. Saying.
Just not yours.
Chemically, it's a
Yeah.
solution.
Anyway, so that's where we're gonna pick up tonight. Is right where we left off. We are celebrating a birthday tonight. It is Alexandra's birthday. Her birthday was yesterday. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So there will be cupcakes and pie at the halfway mark. So, or at our break. So but yeah, hang around. We'll be back. I got some cool new dice to try out tonight. Some metal dice with blood spatters on them.
Murder dice.
But yeah, so
May they all roll ones.
Yes.
Oh.
let's see. Here's the 20. Natural 20.
Here,
Burn
I'm
that.
gonna roll your hit points
Holy
for
shit.
you. 1.
No.
Yeah, I did. I rolled a natural 20. So that shows how much they listen to Pete.
I am not afraid.
Listen to Pete like his kids do.
Oh, damn.
Shots fired.
I don't know what you're talking about, Rich. You got 2 girls. They ain't listening to you either.
They're good girls.
Hey, you have a little bit of sass.
Little
Little bit. You're all losers unless you do this.
That's
And-
right. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
and-
Little bit of
A little bit of
And
sass.
I
We're
would
all
argue
losers.
And I would argue she is the less sassy of the two.
I believe that.
Oh, hey, thanks, Rich, for subscribing for 33 months.
Doing it a while.
Yep. But all right, yeah. So we'll be right back right after our opening. Hang with us.
Bewless.
Okay.
Check. CD was just.
Yeah, we did.
CD
Yeah.
was just asking about that.
I don't know how that got turned off, but we're back now.
So,
There's a whole lot of information.
thank you, CD.
Thanks,
Yes,
CD.
thank you,
Thank
CD.
you. You missed the stuff.
There's a lot of Chris talking very slowly.
Honestly, you,
So, this
You
is the land
missed
of black ice.
North of that forest.
You got to be careful of that black ice.
depends if you
And
hit that
okay,
semi-truck.
where are we in this? Oh, I see.
You are down here.
That doesn't look like nice terrain. Up
Yeah,
there.
that's Greyhawk. That's in their settlement.
This is Iuz.
That's your Vespi Forest. Hey,
Oh.
there's Highfield.
So I've heard of
Yaddle
the land of
Mountains.
black ice. Always a little bit.
Yeah, and like so,
'Cause it
this
wasn't-
is the Sea of Dust. That's where the Sul Empire was. This is the Dry Steppes, where the Baklunish Empire was, and then this is where the
You wanna turn on the
Bakluni. Oh yeah, we can do that. And
We gotta go north of the wall.
then this
Yeah.
is where the black the Bakluni now
Ah,
live.
shit.
And this is actually where
I'm not climbing that thing.
You know
where
nothing, Jon Snow.
you guys know that this is where
Fly over
Borislav's
there.
from. He's from the Sultanate of Zeif.
That's far.
Yeah.
Well, there are cities up there.
I
Oh no, ruins. Okay, never mind.
Arn is the closest
Yeah.
settled area. Used to be called Blackmore.
Is this place cold?
Extremely.
It used to be weird.
black ice.
Black ice.
It's land of diamonds.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So what you're able to find, even just in general, is actually somebody give me a history check, and we'll see if you know anything about
Those that are present.
We're not very thought you were.
24.
it. You've read about it.
I'm present. Yeah, 'cause I
Not
was
yet.
with you. Yeah.
The land of black ice is an Arctic wasteland located in the northwestern Flanaeus, north of the Bernal Forest and Blackmore, which is now Arn, east of the Dromage Ocean, and west of the Icy Sea. The land gets its name from the vast sheet of blue-black ice that covers it as far as the eye can see.
Slippery.
I laugh because I just
Does
got
this
the
have to be an
reference.
us problem?
Used to be called Blackmore. It's now called
Or is it
Arn.
something we can just ignore?
Arneson wrote Blackmore.
Hmm.
Dave Arneson created Blackmore.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm like, it clicked. I was like, oh, that's clever.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Oh no, that's
Nerd.
That's definitely a nerd
But they
reference.
weren't allowed to use Blackmore
Yeah.
anymore. There was a fight actually.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
But that is clever though. That's pretty cool.
Numerous lawsuits.
Mm-hmm.
So ridiculous.
Eventually did.
Who wants to go
You
to the
can't use the
swamp?
name of my civilization or my kingdom. You're not allowed to use it. Fuck you. Jesus.
So
I mean,
That was
Gary
a very
did
good
basically
comic book guy
elbow him
voice.
out.
What's that?
That was a very good comic book guy voice.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Thank you.
So just so you guys know, so you've got along here. So you've got Voluna, which is mostly elves. You have Briandi, which is mostly humans. The Horn Society is humans that are evil. They actually took over the Shield Lands, most of the Shield Lands. They've gotten some of them back, but most of the Shield Lands are actually controlled by the Horn Society, who are actually being controlled by Ayuz. So this is all Ayuz's area up here.
Hi, Sawyer.
Hey, Sawyer.
Hey.
These are humans. These are nomads. Both of these two. They used to be called the Tiger Nomads and the Wolf Nomads. Perrinland is a very independent area. This is actually where Tasha ruled from, or Igwilf ruled from. About, what was it, like 80 years ago. This is all also human here, and not necessarily evil. And then so is Arn. Arn is human as well, mostly. But they're a very independent area.
the nice route was just here and cut all the way through those mountains.
Right through the crystal mist?
Yeah.
We'll get there in about 5 years.
You were the ranger. Who
4.5.
knows the mountains? Well, unless you want to fight your way through the Vespi Forest, and Ayuz is fun. Ooh. Then we'll just be dead about here.
Where we won't be immortalized as corpsicles.
Always have somebody try and teleport you up there.
I say.
I prefer to fly, thank you very much.
1 minute at a time. Oh no! Wait, your
1 minute a day.
Horse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's you. Are you going to carry all of us?
I can carry one. Maybe two of the little guys.
You might be able to get Halt and Yuki up there.
Yeah.
You'll probably haul me a key on the back.
We have saddlebags.
No. You get the.
There's a 25% chance if I just get a
papoose?
description.
Baby
Papoose?
Bjorn.
Take us there.
The papoose. You get papooses.
I like the
One in the front,
I
one
like
in
the
the back.
saddle. I like the
Like
saddlebag
saddlebag.
things where each one.
Like
on
the
the back of
corgis.
the horse.
You can be like the corgis. One in front. And surprise! Another one.
So we got.
Surprise!
Any-
Sneak attack.
So I'll ask Perrin. Any drow activity in the last 3 weeks?
None that
No sightings.
I've heard of.
Still watching over our families.
Yes.
No.
We need a magic carpet.
So I don't have to worry about the drow.
Very large.
And also, like, they had that piece 3D signing.
I don't know because.
Oh, yeah. Still don't know much about that.
Big
Yeah.
one.
Big one.
Like we're like,
A,
guy
I
just
mean,
starts
a
getting
magic
on him,
area rug.
and we're like,
Did you hear anything about the peace treaty?
what's your horse doing?
The
He's gonna fly
new
with us.
one in
On the rug?
Greyhawk.
No.
Yeah, we've
Tow it.
There's
he's
a,
flying. He'd be like, no, I'm riding.
Right.
petition to get a copy for the temple.
Oh, nice.
No, you have to
What a,
But that
Fly.
always
fly.
takes time.
That's the red tape.
all right.
Oh, we know we need to go to Greyhawk.
Want to contact
Do
Maudlin?
we?
Wait, what do we need to get in Greyhawk?
His weapon.
And a shield.
Weapon. Oh, yeah, we kind of can't use him without that.
Stormbreaker.
And a shield.
And a shield.
What do you want to contact Maudlin?
Are you coming back? You're talking
I
to
imagine
somewhere
we're
else. I'm
I should all kind of back
Still-
together.
I'm sure we would have been like,
Potion
they've
and
been
rest.
up there an
Some of
awful long time, even for talking to Perrin.
What's that?
Some of these charts are
No, we were down the hall.
Just right down the hall.
random.
Yeah, just
Is the library on the floor with
Yeah.
the kitchen, or is it?
Main
There's
floor.
two.
Okay.
He said it
There
in
was
the
one
front
downstairs and there's one.
line. Then there's three. There's one on the main floor as well.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
there's one on the main floor and there's one upstairs.
We're on the main
The
floor.
actual library is upstairs. There's a smaller library that has
Study.
more. It's more of a study.
Yeah.
And that's where he was.
Oh, okay.
In the course of this conversation, at some point, I go to the liquor cabinet and I grab a bottle. And I sit down.
With the slow realization of what we might have to do.
Yep.
I got some questions to ask.
Yeah, so pretty much the rest of us would have wandered down after
Yeah.
the first half an hour. I mean, like, I thought they were bringing him back here.
So you'd have caught like the
would
last
take
half of that
longer.
conversation because of.
I'd been like, where are we going?
So- Everyone think of some questions I can ask before we make commitments.
I definitely want to take a couple things before we go. And
Sure,
It's
yeah.
the land of black ice, suckier than the swamp.
what do you
Yeah.
What do you
mean,
There's a yes or no question.
color?
Does it suck more than the swamp?
I mean, cold and
Sunburn.
uncomfortable.
I'd be like, oh. That's it. I
Cold and
retire. I retire.
uncomfortable, hot and uncomfortable.
Do you
Well, they
wear
got the.
brown
It
pants?
could have been the cold marshes. There was
Yeah,
just a
I-
cold
I
swamp.
was looking at that going, we're not going that way. No.
I can control weather.
Yeah, but you can't control the swamp.
Ooh.
And it's not the rain or snow.
Uh-huh.
Can't make it warmer though.
Nope.
Right? Well, it's pretty cool though.
Maybe.
No.
I mean, the spell is like a book long, so
Yeah, I know. But it doesn't last nearly long enough.
that's all day.
Are you sure?
No.
thought it was like 8 hours.
Nope, I'm not sure.
Last all day? No.
That's 8 hours.
I was right.
You can't control temperature. It looks like there's.
But I
a
think
temperature control.
there's how many degrees you can actually change it from.
Yeah.
You can change your precipitation, temperature, and wind.
Okay.
Or does it like travel with you? It's like a zone of weather that you control.
Once they do so, you can change the conditions again. When the spell ends, the weather gradually returns to normal. On a current condition, spell table is okay.
Okay.
5 miles. Within 5 miles of you for the duration.
No
So-
shit. Like a
Not-
5-mile radius of you,
Yep.
you can control the weather.
Yep.
Yeah, it's what, your 8th level spell?
It's an 8th level spell.
Well,
Yeah.
God.
You can take
I hope
anywhere from
so.
10 to 40 minutes to change the weather. So for the last 8 hours, I could change it every 40 minutes, up to 40 minutes. I could change it again until we get it to where we like it.
But how
Nice.
great of a change can you do it? Can you take something that's, minus 40 degrees
And make it.
and make it 70?
Yeah.
Well, it goes like I think if you look at the temperature one says Arctic cold, cool, warm,
Oh, yeah.
hot.
I go from Arctic cold to
unbearable
cold
heat.
to cool. So in like an hour and a half, I can make it hot.
Jiminy Chris.
In theory. And this Arctic cold is like 3 levels of Arctic cold. So like,
One thing that you could do if you want as well is there's more information at the temple
you need to research.
on that area.
That's a good idea. Spend a couple of days researching. I think Greyhawk might have some too.
Which the main temple or
The main temple for sure, but the library in Greyhawk would most likely have a lot of information.
We'll probably check
too.
both before we commit to this. Sounds like you might have to. We're to save the world.
And if we're in Greyhawk, we could possibly hire a wizard who's been there before to
Why not?
teleport us, rather than to try a blind teleport somewhere up there.
I mean, anywhere
we can
in
always
North.
ask
There's settlements. It's
if there's.
someone's been up there. I'm sure.
Okay.
Adventurers,
I can bring a.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I bring.
I mean, at the Wizards Guild.
Wizards Guild, or even the Adventurers Guild might have a wizard that's been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great idea. Anywhere up north. We can ask around at Greyhawk if anyone's been there to teleport us as a discussion.
That would be
But Perrin said research at the main temple in Greyhawk of this place first.
Okay.
All right.
Is there a specific resource we should contact while we're there? Like person?
No, just tell them what you're looking for, and they can find the books.
So it'd be easier to find because it's a whole region, country,
Yeah.
essentially. Territory. What do you know about a Providence?
Not much on that area.
Hmm.
You ever been?
Yeah. Ever been that far north?
No.
I think I'll take that book and give her some knowledge.
Most of my time was in the Gulf of Mexico.
Well, I don't know if you've had this.
Lots of places up.
I'll start I'll start flipping through this book and see if she can help deduce anything that we may have missed.
Is that a Doctor Who reference?
I don't know that she does that or not, but
Mm.
I'll start reading it and see if she can interpret it those book of legends that predates that Perrin gave us.
Okay.
So I'll flip through that and see if she can help put some pieces together. Take a couple of days off here though. You're not ready to go to Greyhawk? Not ready to go to Greyhawk.
Oh, I'd like a little R&R.
Uh-uh.
Feel like we've been going like full speed ahead for years.
You had a break.
It's actually only been like 2.
You had a break.
We took 1 winter off.
Yes.
Also, like, what season are we going into?
You're in winter right now.
Yeah. So at the very least, I feel like we should wait until summer.
By,
I don't know if we want to take that.
by the
long.
time we get up there,
It will be summer.
probably.
Not if we get there in 4 days.
Do you want summer in Fantasyland? I can make summer in Fantasyland.
Boom! Here's your summer.
It doesn't know what 80 degrees.
Get over it. Get your tan. Let's go.
All the snow melts.
Need a new growing season? I'll give you a new growing season.
Seasonal depression doesn't exist now.
No, not anymore. You need all of the
When
vitamin
everyone
D you
starts
can get.
getting into a funk, boom,
Sunlight.
flip of summer.
That's called season.
Well, not with the cleric of Pelor around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always sunny.
It's always sunny.
I do think it'd be a good idea if we take a bit of a break, at least a couple of days, just to relax and to rest. It wouldn't be a bad idea.
Question mark.
We could go to Greyhawk and take care of some business.
We're going to go to like Halt's area.
We were.
We
Why?
were. I feel like we don't need to do that now.
Because you got rid of
business.
No, we're good. We don't have
Well,
to.
I mean,
Is there
that's
business
just on
that
the other
you
side
need?
of the Lart Mills, so. In the
Because
Crown
we were
Hills
going to
there.
go there because there was a connection with Tharizdun there because of the worshippers of
Maybe it's still a good idea to do.
Elemental Eye.
the Elemental Eye. We're out of that region, so we're going to do research over there.
Did we need to do that?
I don't know if we do now.
Well, I wasn't saying this was.
Back.
A
Just-
right now problem?
Well, it's what we've been able to find in the last few weeks of
Yeah.
research.
We might need to do research there because we haven't. That's a huge area. We don't know where we're looking. We can't just go there and start wandering.
Yeah, there's
Just wander around looking for a
there's-
random fucking gate.
Excuse me, have you
There's
seen
nothing.
a large dragon somewhere?
there's
Perfect
nothing
date. There is
that
that.
we've found that indicates where the gate might be.
There'd be too many travelers up there, though. Too many researchers, I'd imagine, going that far.
Probably just I mean, probably just a few historians.
You can technically check at the Wizards Guild and see if there's been work done up there. But it doesn't sound like the temple has sent much research up there.
Mhm.
Because it's probably been 3,000 years based on this book.
Yeah, right?
And the
Person.
book's probably about maybe 300 years old.
300
Not
years
nearly
old.
updated.
Temple's been around for about 300 years.
Ah, gotcha.
350 something.
But I mean, these are legends that were written down from word of mouth.
These are 1,000-year-old legends. What's a lead?
It is.
Best lead we've
It's
got.
more than we've had on a lot of other things. I think we still have things that we need to take care of first, like contacting mom.
No? Why not?
You can at least let her know you're still alive. You okay? You don't look okay. You look very bad, in fact. Your hair's growing back nicely. However,
Starting to get a little bit of that curl back. You know?
Yeah,
I know.
What's wrong, Yuki?
What
Gonna
traumatized
kill my
you?
mom.
Oh,
everything. Yeah.
we'll catch you up.
Yeah. A mattress fuck ton.
No, I believe that. I'm just saying in general, like, what is more of a joking sense in this case? What fucked you up? You should be fine.
The problem's gone now.
Right! You shouldn't
did it.
worry about it anymore.
We did it.
We did it.
We just solved the problem.
Okay.
Went Blue's Clues in my head.
Sit down in the thinking chair.
I know, it's the celebration
Yeah.
song. We just solved the problem.
You just solved Blue's Clues.
We solved Blue's Clues.
I'm doing Dora, so.
Yeah. No matter what happened, we may have defeated those horrible hags. What poor Yukari has gone through, it's a realization about a lot of his life. He deserves to have some time to process it. Mull it over a bit. Shake it about your noggin. It's going to take time to sort of deal with it. So I think it'd be best if we just take a little time, not 3 months, not a season, but at least a week or so to take some time to maybe
You can
process things.
You can talk to any of us, but if you want someone from a completely objective point of view, like there's resources at the temple.
Perhaps you go to any of the temples. There's counselors and whatnot.
I mean, Perrin is a hell of a
Not
counselor. It just
necessarily
takes a long time.
Greyhawk.
You don't think there's
Greyhawk's mostly they're just the library.
No, but there's probably going to be some kind of any kind of counselor types in Greyhawk.
Oh, in Greyhawk, yes. In Greyhawk, yes.
Clerics with empathy.
Yeah. Therapists.
That's not us.
One would
Rub
hope.
a rock on it.
Exactly.
Hey,
Walk
you'll
it
be fine.
off.
Walk it off.
Send it to me.
Rub a little dirt on it. You'll be fine.
Go to an inn, they'll just be like, you just need another pint. Just keep drinking,
We'll
buddy.
keep drinking. Go for it.
But tell us what you need.
no,
you need time by
That's so
yourself.
healthy.
So healthy.
I'll do it.
So
You
healthy.
wanna go visit a dragon?
I would. Dragon would be better right now.
Yeah.
Not another
Okay.
dragon.
No, but here.
Give here what?
Whatever, the fire whiskey or fire
Oh, that's me. Here.
fire thing.
Well, I have that too.
And then
We're also in the mansion.
I was
What?
handing you Applejack
Applejack.
all
that's what I meant.
throughout
Applejack.
breakfast. Just
And suddenly,
Another one.
Uriah develops a drinking problem.
it's not
I
a
was
problem.
thinking about that.
It's a problem when you run out.
When you run out. When you miss your mouth.
And then
Develop a drinking problem.
I think Yukariah will just kind
I have a
of.
drinking problem. 2 hands, 1 mouth.
I imagine the drinking problem like from Airplane, where he's
Too
like.
strong.
That's what I was just referencing.
And then, yeah.
Oh, what a great movie.
Picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
Oh god.
Did you hear about the practical joke that they made? That they took like $60,000 practical joke.
No.
So the directors and crew for Airplane kept entering this horse into this Kentucky Derby. And they kept with like, I don't know if it's the Kentucky Derby or like some big race, and they kept giving it like this gag name, trying to get the announcer to say it. And like, so the gag name they came up with was all pink. So it's all pink on the inside. The 4th time they got it.
Well, it wouldn't have been the Derby then, because the Derby you can only enter once because it's only for 3-year-olds.
But I think it was 4 different horses.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Like they kept trying different horses and stuff. I don't know. Might not have been the Derby. It was just
different
this
horses, but the same name.
same name, but they spent like $60,000 in 1970s money
Wow.
trying to pull this gag off.
That's amazing. Damn, that's funny. But that doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't
man.
surprise
the
me.
Farrelly brothers and those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yuki.
After that,
It wasn't the Farrelly brothers.
I'll do it just, and I just kind of like start walking out the back. Like I just need to be outside, kind of alone, and I'll just go out to like the behind the mansion.
Okay.
Not sure what's out there.
There's some gardens out there.
Just go out to the garden, yeah. Kind of like look around, kind of wishing.
There's a gazebo.
kind of wishing I was like, kind of like.
But it's a mimic.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Kind of wishing that I was at the hut right now,
The
but
sugar.
it's where we're at, and kind of just fall to my knees and just kind of like, Madeline, are you there? It's over. They won't hurt anyone again.
You're actually doing ascending?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I miss you.
I need a hug.
I'm afraid what comes next. I'm so sorry.
A couple minutes go by, and then you get a response. I'm glad you're okay. You still shouldn't have gone, but you did a good thing. Be proud. I am.
Okay. Good.
Thank you. But I know it's still not over. For you. For him.
Hello.
Hi. I don't know what will happen. We have more to do, but be safe. I'm gonna kind of just trail off.
You be safe too, Yuki. I have things to take care of. And I may be gone for a while. But they always told you were meant for great things. And you proved me right.
Just kind of absorb that for a good while. And eventually make my way back.
He's been in the revenge business. He doesn't know what to do now.
Right? All meaning has stopped.
You could be the Dread Pirate Roberts. You make a wonderful Dread Pirate Roberts.
He's been in the revenge business so long.
He's not done yet.
I'm still in the revenge business.
He's not done yet.
Business is booming right now. You okay?
I think so.
Will you survive?
What'd she say? If you want to share.
No, I'll share. I'll share pretty much everything. That words of encouragement.
Sorry, I'm looking at what CD wrote.
The words of encouragement. The fact that she says that she's got more to do, and she'll be gone for a long while.
Auto's waiting.
Look over to Grim and give an accepting nod.
Well, we did good. And close the book on that.
Yep. Stopped 3 hags from turning to archfey. I'd love to feed on children.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great, it was a great thing, and it will be, I'm sure at some point, will be immortalized in song. So do we know a bard? We know a bard.
So we do
We
know
know.
a guy
We know a guy.
Yeah.
for that.
We know a guy. We'll have to contact Phelan and tell him the story. I'm sure he would have a great story to tell, a great song to sing.
Now, after the Dungeons and Dragons movie, now I just picture Phelan like Chris Pine's character with a beard, though.
Right.
Strumming a little.
And just dancing.
Dance.
Come on, how many lives we saved? Children we
Absolutely.
saved.
We saw it firsthand when we were in Greyhawk, where most of us came together, or at least some of the, again,
It's just not. It's
because
not.
they actually had a number of children that they took
Yeah.
from the
it's not
lower
just-
parts of Greyhawk. There was a number of them, right? And I remember comforting them after we saved them that first time, seeing how scared they were, and
It's not just the
realizing-
lives we've saved; it's the potential ones too.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what yeah.
That is always a price to pay. A lot that comes with all of this survival.
Yeah.
It'll take some time to get used to. But you will.
Feels like we're on the path to do right things. And we didn't do it for money or commission or just
An extreme.
not
Oh, yeah.
really.
Especially
back.
with your black.
I'll be back. What? You don't want to share your white powder with everybody?
No, it's mine.
White
come back
powder.
downstairs.
Seems to be what we.
I get a little.
Don't mind me.
I mind you.
It's just snowing over there.
Yeah,
value of
yeah,
that
you
stuff?
missed a little it.
Do you know the street value of that?
I can't feel my left arm.
Wait, you just snorted.
Good job, Yuki.
I think I'm good. Whatever comes next.
Yeah, it's not the end of a chapter, it's the end of a book. That's been quite the adventure.
I'll have to write it down one day.
Are you done? You got one more.
It's looking like
I'm
I
not
ain't
done.
done.
He's still in Revenge Tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's okay with that.
Probably.
I accepted whatever comes in the future.
So what do you want to do now?
Save the world.
And we do every
I
day.
was just gonna go there.
Same thing we do every day. Save the world.
Same thing we do every night, Glowy.
That's about it, huh?
I don't know. Climroom said she wanted a little, alone
R&R.
time. So
Yeah.
saving the world's gonna have to wait a little bit.
You guys go ahead, I'll catch up. I don't know, we should almost take her with us. She's immune to cold.
Bam.
Cold never bothered her anyway.
Hey,
Oh.
Ew.
we just let it go.
Yeah. I don't have a reindeer in my bag.
That'd be awesome if you did.
A big,
I
goofy,
think that was the last
highly
time
intelligent.
I'm ever going to speak to her, though.
What's that?
It's like I'm ever going to speak to her.
Sounds like it.
It sounded like goodbye. Honestly, I've been kind of expecting it for a while now.
Well, that's happened the last couple of months. True revelation of what she was, what she's done.
Mm-hmm.
And she saved you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's not 100% innocent,
No,
but
No.
she was trying to put another of us, but we try and make right.
Yep. It was a long time coming.
Feels right to move on. The next step.
Yeah, now we gotta save the world.
Again.
Again.
This is what, our second, maybe third apocalypse that we're stopping at this point?
We've done a couple. We saved towns. We're pretty, we're
just
pretty
keeps-
selfless.
Well,
Keep
we're
getting
big damn
bigger.
heroes.
Feels pretty apocalyptic.
But
Or would this be considered the same apocalypse?
It's the same apocalypse.
Same apocalypse?
Apocalypse Part 2.
pretty selfless heroes. Only Fandolin knows what we did for Fandolin.
Mm-hmm.
and the temple kind of knows what we did. But
Well, we don't want to be real like famous heroes.
yeah, I'm okay with that.
That's
Yeah.
that gets in the way of trying to do the heroic shit.
I'm okay with that. I like
If
this
everybody
low
knows
key
you.
stuff. That way we want to go back to a peaceful life. Be left alone, or never again.
That if
Can't retire, save the world and retire.
we need to
One
do
more.
One more what?
one more apocalypse.
There's always one more.
There's always the world is
See-
always in danger.
The goal is to have Morning Canada acknowledge us and what we did.
No, not us.
It's over for him.
Nope.
Yeah.
It was over since
He
Morty.
called him Morty
Yeah,
once.
it was like that. Just shut the door
I have
on
a
any
feel-
help
no,
you would give us
I
at
have
all.
a feeling that
Never.
Morty and I are actually going to be able to be chummy one day.
Pals.
Yes.
So you can actually call him Morty.
Yes.
He's gonna be in the circle.
And then we're gonna laugh
gonna be in the
about
circle
it,
one
and
day.
we're gonna like,
In the circle. Yeah.
yeah. It'll be one of those stories that you tell your grandchildren of like how you met.
It'd be like you and Morty across the
Yeah, you can Morty and L.
We are
Just
going to be
chumming it
traveling
around the
together.
multiverse.
20-minute adventure.
Unsuspecting
Oh,
companion.
fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, he's already developed the alcoholism.
Oh,
Verb
yeah.
every other word.
Fit right in there. with-
Come on,
with
Morty,
and-
let's go.
Morty and L.
Morty.
And L.
I don't know. You.
Hell.
Oh, jeez! Jeez, Rick! Twisted.
that's the goal of this campaign.
You
We need
and
Morning. We need Morning Canyon to call Eukarya Yuki.
And allow
Gherkin Yuki.
the Morty nickname.
Josh.
No, and then it's Morton Yuki.
Ooh.
There's a food for thought.
Great name for wizard.
I mean,
Morty.
that's
L.
Come on,
Morty.
Yuki. We're going to Sarasai.
Yeah.
I don't know, Mort.
Just the door shimmers. Get in, Yuki. We're gonna do some dope wizard shit.
We're going to Sigil.
We're going. I love it. That would totally be the place we would go. The best part is, you guys are all joking. There's some really great Rick and Morty D&D comics.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fucking.
I wanted to read those.
I
haven't seen
I
them.
have
They're
them.
hilarious.
I have the collected edition. They
We
are
actually need to get
great.
back to the Rick and Morty show.
We
We're
only
only like
watched, like,
halfway.
4
Yeah,
episodes.
we're like only halfway through the first season because we start watching them and it's like, okay, I can only watch like 3 of these because then I got to go take a shower because it's.
Yeah, that's true.
I got through the
My
first 4
God,
seasons. I think there's 7.
seasons
Yeah.
in, dude. Yeah.
I haven't watched the last 3. I got through the first 4 and was like, that was a lot to take in.
Very lot.
I need a 2-year break before I start again.
The references too are really like dramatic. You know, it's like impressive.
I've seen the dragon episode like
My
4
God.
times because it was my old boss's favorite episode, and every time we had like an event, an event, he would put that on.
The masturbating
Like the whole dragon,
dragons?
the whole dragon sex thing.
sex dragons. That's what they were.
Yeah.
Sex dragons. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely twisted, but it's so good.
It's good.
It's so good. Like, I mean, it's one of those great
I'm
examples.
not saying I don't laugh, but I'm also not saying I don't feel bad about laughing. at a
Sure.
lot.
Well, the wild thing is underneath all of the ridiculous humor and the irreverent and ribald humor and everything, there's some real heart to it too. There's that's one of the things we've been seeing a lot in a lot of storytelling these days. Is they're masking, like on Harley Quinn and some of these other cartoons, they're masking this like horrible, this really deep emotive content under all of this filth, you know. It's, you know, I mean, did you see Creature Commandos? I mean,
Oh yeah, I'm
there's
caught
a
up on
ton
that
of-
now. Yeah,
I
I can't wait for the next episode. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on.
The last one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought I had the last 2, and I'm like, I got through the last one, and I'm like, wait, oh shit, that just came.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was a week behind. Fuck.
Nope.
I was hoping I was a week behind because I wanted to keep watching. I wanted to keep going.
Yeah, there's some
Anyway.
really great stuff.
So,
All right. Well, we have discussed
The days
a
off.
lot. Days off. I'd say we take a couple of days, rest here, and then we go to Greyhawk and we do do some business there and kind of just continue to chill. There you go. And then we start talking business.
One thing we do need to do here, we need to figure out how we want to sort all of this shit.
Right.
Oh, we have a lot of
That's it.
shit.
We have a lot of shit. So,
What do we have?
let us
How much time you got?
discuss.
The list?
The distribution of wealth.
Let's go.
As we go down, and it's all laid out in little cards.
Give yourself
This is a da-da-da. Oh.
Let's just auction them off. Let's start with one.
All right.
Should get your
From
names.
the Bard, we have Bracers of Defense. Anybody else need those? Because I got some. Good?
Are they?
What do they do?
You have to be unarmed or
Unarmed.
Yeah.
What are bracers of defense?
Two.
Plus 2 to AC.
Yeah, plus 2 to AC, but
But you cannot wear any
can't be
armor.
wearing any armor. It's only good for like
There these.
like
Seen a
mage
grown man
types.
naked?
Do you have any idea how long it took to fucking find these?
Yes,
Oh, you got
mage
some.
types and monk types.
Can you put them on your like calves?
God, I wish.
And double
Man,
up?
that works for like one special dude, and I have been told that
So that would be.
it doesn't fit on dwarf
12.
calves.
Oh.
Oh.
Just saying.
Yeah, because you guys don't got twink legs.
Nope. No, definitely built like a brick.
Yep. You're a ham.
I am
Anyways.
more like a hut, but
Alright.
2 daggers. Who wants extra daggers?
Well, wait a minute, who's going to take the bracers? Are you going to take them?
No one.
No one.
You don't want
sell
We're going to sell them. You don't want those bracers?
I was going to ask if I could have the
It would be an AC of what, 12? Then? If it
The-
plus 2 AC?
Yeah.
17.
The Nesseris Ring of Protection.
We haven't gotten to that yet.
We'll get to that. We're starting at the beginning of the list.
All right.
Well,
So-
we'll get there.
One thing though,
Hmm.
that will not stack with your other ring of
Oh, it
protection.
doesn't?
No.
No.
Oh,
No, you can only have one ring of protection.
Oh, okay.
One cloak
Gotcha.
of protection, one ring of protection.
got it.
They
Bracers?
don't stack.
Oh,
Do the bracers stack?
But you've
Yes.
got, like,
Yeah.
10
The
fingers.
bracers are different. They're in armor, but you can't have 2 rings of protection and
Gotcha.
get plus 2
Okay.
to your armor.
Correct.
all right, all right.
So bracers?
Essentially.
You can have them for now.
Yeah.
Well, no, I wasn't for that. Just to see
Oh,
like
okay.
what it did.
Sure, I was just
Could be
being
Yuki.
nosy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Dagger? Dagger?
So daggers or just daggers?
Just daggers.
That's just like plus 1 dagger?
Not even.
No,
even
two
two
that?
daggers.
daggers.
Oh,
Dagger.
You can always use an extra spare dagger,
I already have
just
daggers. So.
leave them in the mundane camping stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we need a
Alright.
throwaway dagger.
Miss.
Yeah, here.
This is you. Spice pouch.
There we go.
You don't get a choice. You get that.
Not
Okay.
everything.
Delicious things will come of it. Leather armor.
Okay. Nothing special
So.
about it.
Da, da, da. Lock and key of trickery. What does
Ooh.
this do?
What?
That was the lock that it causes disadvantage, I believe, on
Wait, to the person who's doing it or the thing you're doing it on?
to someone who tries to open it.
Yeah. So we can keep something protected.
It is lock appears to be an ordinary lock, and comes with a single key. The tumblers in the lock magically adjust to thwart burglars. Dexterity checks made to pick the lock have disadvantage.
Okay, so it's a magic lock for if we want to lock something
Right.
up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Just keep
keep
on
it.
hand.
Keep on hand, yeah.
Potion
keep it
of
for the house.
pugilism.
What's pugilism?
I don't know.
That's
Fighting.
for
That was,
Fighting.
that was the
Fighting.
fighting. That adds 1d6 force damage to a unarmed attack.
Well, that'd be something you should
For
probably
an
hang
hour.
on
This
to.
is mine.
Wasn't it for like an hour or something?
Yeah, I think it's for an
Mhm.
hour. Yeah.
All right, this is going to me.
Yep.
On the warrior, plate armor. No.
Well, some will sell.
Okay. Longbow. Longsword +1.
Go back to Benick.
I already have a +1 battle axe.
Well, all right, we can sell it then.
Because it's going to take a few days to sell everything in Greyhawk as well.
Mhm.
Go.
Potion of invulnerability.
I think that should go to Yuki.
Or Bennett.
Either one of
Be an
those.
ultra tank.
Or me. It's
or,
it's
Eric
a
Harris.
it's
One
a
of
good
these three.
It's resistance to all damage.
yeah.
That's why I was saying, like, it's one of those three. Definitely you put one of those three can use it. So we'll just put it to the side.
Cleric
Cleric.
Or the
Yeah.
might.
Anybody
four
that gets
How about
possibilities.
just throw it in the party fund, and
Um,
when someone needs to use it, it will go
We
to them.
grab it.
It's
It's
not-
there.
Yeah, but if we don't know until the combat starts.
Yeah.
Well,
In
it'll
which
be,
case, it
it'll
would
be
take
a,
an action to
It's
get
an
it out of
action.
the out of the.
well. I'm just saying it'll be a situational thing, not necessarily say this is for you to use.
Yeah, I think
It'll just be
it should be on Octavian. So
Got
that
it.
way
Yeah, because even if Octavian isn't the one to use it, it's still
He
one
can
action.
cast
Even
it.
if somebody else.
yeah. Well, that's
So,
what I mean. Just
Yeah.
not in the bag.
Good idea.
not in the bag, but not earmarked for a certain person to use. Just,
Yeah.
It's just a general party thing that
Yeah.
whoever needs it will
Yeah,
use it at
but
the
it'll
time.
be superior healing.
Do we want me to hoard all you again?
No.
No.
You have plenty. I used mine.
Okay.
this
I
battle.
get, say, give it to Bannock, because
Bennett,
well,
yeah.
being one of the tanks
Yep.
that doesn't have any healing, a natural healing ability.
Of his own, yeah.
Yeah, this will be
Superior
good.
healing.
Superior. Yep. Now the Nazari's Ring of Protection.
Featheries.
No, it's a ring of
Isn't that what I
protection
said?
with
Nether- yeah.
Yeah, it's
With
Netherese.
something?
Yeah, it's Netherese.
You get a plus-
you can't be disarmed basically.
oh
You get a bonus
On
to
the hand that it's on, I believe. It matters which hand you put it on.
Yeah, and from being disarmed on any item being held in that hand.
I can take that if nobody else wants it. I have to lose my boots because it is a
It does require
How'd you lose
attunement.
your boots?
It's +1 to AC
or
bonus.
jumping boots.
The ring's made from a single piece of mystical green glass that's stronger than steel. It has the added property of making the wearer less likely to drop or lose anything held in the hand the ring is on. The wearer receives a +4 bonus to saving throws or checks made to avoid dropping or being disarmed of an item held in that hand.
Okay.
All right. Superior healing.
Another superior?
Mm-hmm. This is from the hut. I'm taking this one because I have no health potions right because I used. Potion of Comprehension.
Bricks are useful except for aerodynamics.
Yeah.
What does comprehension do?
What is it?
Potion of Comprehension.
It's basically comprehend languages for an hour.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you drink a potion, you gain the effects of comprehend languages for an hour.
Is that speaking or reading or both?
It's reading.
Reading.
Okay. You're the one who's usually reading.
I read.
That's one of those things you can leave in the party.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
will
we can
this
leave
will
the party.
Okay. Potion of Fire Breath.
That's what it sounds like.
Breathe fire.
Nah.
Pretty cool. We should have that. You should have that.
Because you punch them. Bleh.
Well, is it another?
But it's an action to do it.
But
Yeah.
is it a ranged thing?
Yeah. After drinking this potion, you take a bonus action.
Bonus action.
See?
To exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of yourself.
Well, you gotta do boom, boom.
Target makes a
Okay.
DC 13 dexterity saving throw, taking 4d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
I don't have a lot
So
of bonus
So
actions.
it's a one-time.
See, I just like the
The
idea of
effect
her
ends
doing the
after you
whole...
exhale the fire 3
Boom, boom.
times, or when an hour is passed.
Okay.
It would be. I mean, either you
Well,
or
you for range.
you.
No,
Yeah.
I have a lot of bonus actions.
Okay.
Okay.
Potion of
Or a decent
Giant
number of
Strength
bonus actions.
Fire.
Potion of giant strength fire.
That's what I've listed.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I have,
fire
too.
giant strength.
What's fire giant strength? Is that like a 21
Burning
or something?
punches.
Yeah, it's like something like that.
And is it worth a lot of money?
I would
Might be.
potentially take that.
If it only gives you a +1. to
Fire
your
giant strength is 25.
Fuck yeah.
5.
What?
Do you want it?
I don't know. I'm not really like the damage dealer. But who would?
But you
How
do
much
spring
Are
into
you kidding?
action.
Come on.
And
That's
how
considered
deal
rare. Like just looking at it, Hill Giant is 21, Frost Stone is 23, Fire is 25. So it's like
I'll take
high
it.
mid.
I'll take the
Mhm.
how
potion
much?
bar.
I'm just still. How much money is it worth versus just an hour of use?
Well,
60,000
in a
gold.
combat.
Well,
you
I'm
know.
not worried about combat.
You wouldn't
I'm
get
just-
that much for it. That's what it'll sell for.
Well, we'll
Yeah,
probably
but
get
that's not what
20,000.
you
though.
would be
Could
able
we
to
get
sell
half
it.
that? Because
What?
that's a good chunk of change versus
Ask Borislav.
an hour of use. Because
Yeah.
trying to remember
So
if have we seen
Oh, yeah.
strength items like
Or-
that?
See what Boris
I know we
offers
did in the
us.
other.
They, or
campaign.
you can, or I mean, Maricaris wanted it, so
I'll take it. I mean, what did you say? It sells for what?
We don't know. We'll
Well,
have to ask Borislav.
We don't know. We can always ask.
We can ask, but I'll
Yeah.
take it for the time being.
Buy 5 figures.
If it's $5,000, then if he's willing to give us $5,000 for it,
I'm
great.
trying. Was that in this campaign or the other one that we saw? The wasn't it like Storm Giant Strength or something? And it was
it was the other campaign. Yeah,
Okay.
it was like
Okay.
65,000
Yeah.
gold.
Potion of radiant resistance.
So you get resistance to radiant for like an hour.
Anyone can use that.
Or thing I'm resistant to.
Hmm.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Potion of water breathing. I feel like we can sell this.
Yeah, I've got
You
one of
can
those
cast-
too.
I have one of
You
those
can
too.
cast that. can't you?
I have a
You can't
potion
do
of
that?
water breathing.
So do
I
I.
do water walk.
How many of them do we? There's 4 potions of water
I
breathing.
don't know.
around
I
the
don't know if I
table.
could do water breathing. I think I water walk.
I think we were on a
You
boat.
should, you should have water breathing too.
Yeah, weren't we on a ship or something? And we all went, yeah, we should probably have those just in
Yeah,
case.
yeah. It was when you were on the short haul.
Yeah.
Potion of longevity.
Oh, that's a cool one, isn't it? It like makes you 10 years younger or something.
1d6 plus 6 years.
1d6 plus 6, so minimum
we-
of 7 years younger.
Yeah. And maximum of 12.
That
I-
one hold on
One of the
to.
humans.
Well, yeah. I mean,
That one
shit.
just hold
Honestly,
on
give it
to
to
just-
Bennick.
Yeah.
You know, he's the oldest in the group. I mean, America
He's
is
not
like
the
20.
oldest in the group.
Well, he's the oldest human in the
Yeah.
group.
No, I can't do water breathing.
You can't?
Americaris is only like 24.
No, I
Nope.
think that's one that they went. No, let's split those up. So Clerics can't do both.
Oh,
And-
because
and
I was
wizards
just
can't do
saying, I know
both.
I can in the other campaign because I did it.
Druid, Ranger, Sorcerer, Wizard, Artificer, Circle of the Land. Yeah,
Everybody but Clerics.
I don't look clear.
Shit, I wouldn't mind taking 12 years off.
You want to take water breathing for next level?
Right.
Well, you want to be 13?
No, I mean,
Oh,
me
would be,
personally.
yeah. But I'd take 12 years off.
It says for the longevity, it's 1d6 plus 6 to a minimum of 13 years.
I take 12 years off. I go back to the same age
So
I
you
was
can't
when I
go
met Renee.
below
Oh,
13.
yeah.
That's what it says, to a minimum of
Yeah.
13. Yeah.
Mm. Wait,
There you go, Bennick.
It won't revert. It won't go reverse you back past puberty.
They want you-
Each time
make
you
you
drink
go to
another
the twice.
potion, there's a 10% chance that you instead age yourself by 1d6.
Cumulative 10.
Yeah.
Or cumulative, yeah.
So it keeps getting worse
Yeah.
every time we try it. Yeah, first edition, we are heavily invested in keeping our wizards entries.
Mhm,
Yep.
mhm.
Magical chest. Did we open this? Oh, we did open
Yes,
We
this.
did.
and it wasn't a magical chest. It was just that there was a glow of magic.
Yeah.
coming from it.
Radiated magic.
Yeah, there's 2,320 gold worth of gems. I'll divide that up later.
Oh.
Or party fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I meant.
Okay, to a
and
minimum
I
of 13 years.
preserved
You
in
can't be
liquid.
younger than 13 years old. That's what that
An
means.
eye preserved in liquid?
Yep, this is from the hut.
Did it radiate magic?
Yeah, it doesn't really have a name.
I don't trust it.
You know what? We have somebody who's missing an eye in our party.
Darn God.
What was it?
If it's a magic eye,
We found
Let
this.
me get this needle and just
Yeah, we just
poop.
we found this amongst all these other evil things. Here, let's just jam this in your
What's
face
an
and see
eye?
what happens.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's an eye
It's a chest that has
in a
gems
bottle.
in it.
Oh,
So
If I had an
the
eye
2320 gold of gems.
So what you
I'd
find
shove
out
it in
through
my
identify
eye.
with that is that if an undead creature comes within 100 feet of the jar, the eye darts about.
Oh,
So it's not something you
not
would
something
stick in
you can
somebody's
wear.
face.
So it'd be
It's
like
an
an
actual
eye from Men in Black
magic
with
item.
the eye moving by itself.
Yep.
It's an undead
you
detector.
just get Volo to root around in your eye with a knitting needle, and you're all set.
What if it's eye vecna? We don't know.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Two
Yeah,
players.
could be
Oh,
one
gosh.
eye.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You should detect evil on that eye.
Yeah.
Well,
You think it's an evil eye?
Could be.
Could be
Wait, wouldn't that
Vecna's
be
left
that
eye.
protection?
If a couple of random hags have Vecna's eye.
and they didn't know it.
Yeah, they didn't know it.
We were on this path to immortality over here when we could have just been that way.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been fighting over that thing.
That would have been funny.
Got a head of a dwarf.
That anyone who holds it by its 5-foot-long beard can see through its eyes.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Why would we want to?
What's the
Right,
point
if
of
you
that?
hold it by the beard, you can see through its eyes.
Wait,
Around
no,
the
that's when you
corner.
put it on a pike, and you grab the beard and you put it around a corner, and then you can see.
Peek around a corner with a head upside down.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest magic item I think I've ever heard.
No, that's a peek around the corner item, is what you said.
Yes,
It's
and you
things
put
that
it
the
on a
hags have been
pike, and
making.
No.
These are all things that the
We're
hags
going to lay
have
him
made.
to rest. Somehow.
Yes, of course. After we peek
That's
around
the
the corner.
dumbest
No.
magic item I've ever heard.
I'm going to use your head to peek around the corner.
It's a hag object.
Put it like she said, on the end of Boris and just. It's got a 5-foot beard.
Yeah, but it's a dwarf.
Rock of Dowsing.
Wait, we're trying to find water?
Yeah, the Rock of Dowsing, which is a perfectly smooth, round stone the size of a human's fist. If it's placed on the ground, it rolls 20 feet per round towards the nearest source of fresh water.
Hey, Gummy.
Could be useful. Bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't
Oh,
use
no,
it.
give it
Don't
to-
use it in
yeah.
a swamp.
Definitely a rangery.
Yeah.
Ranger
Grim.
goodness.
Grim's got it.
Empty sealed jar that radiates magic. You know what this does?
No, and actually it didn't identify as anything.
I have magical.
Right, but it didn't identify as anything.
Oh. Magical empty jar. Keeping bag.
Like that.
It's empty.
That's magical.
It didn't identify as anything.
It's sealed, too.
That's,
I mean,
yeah, that's-
it could be that there's something inside it that's
The
magical.
One Ring. Yeah.
And we can't open it?
Oh, you can open it. You can break the seal.
I ain't
It's
opening it.
flash on.
What are you doing?
It's a
Figure out what it
There is an
It's a jar in a
elemental
jar.
plane of air.
It's a fucking
And-
jar.
It's a Vecna's flash.
It's a magical hag furniture.
Uh-huh.
It's a fart of Vecna.
Don't you want to know what
This
it
is a troll item from the hags, is what it is.
Yeah, the eye of Vecna, the hand of Vecna,
Look for
the fart of Vecna.
But it
Have
comes
we
with a
become-
fancy name like Vecna's Wind.
No,
Yeah.
no. It would be the breath.
No. Wouldn't it be
breath
breath of
of
Vecna.
mystical wind?
Yeah, the breath
It's
of
a
Vecna.
horrible burp in a jar.
We can open this up, not here. Maybe in the basement.
Yeah.
Or
It's a
outside.
cup of fart.
Let's go outside and open it.
Baseman, or somehow I just remembered.
Welcome.
Do we want to open this? I kind of want to open this.
I don't
Oh, I
want to
can
open
open
this.
Can I,
You guys can go outside and open it. I'm going to stay right here.
put
So let's
something
finish
else
up and then we'll go and open it.
Yeah.
Black box, three feet on each side, small glow. So 3 foot.
Well, I equipped that
square
ring
black
and it
box.
didn't do any. It didn't change my armor class.
Could have added a +1.
The box itself, again, wasn't magical. You could see some glow
Yeah.
through it. You didn't open it
Did you
though
go tune
last
it?
night.
All right. Who wants to open it?
Oh wait, I equipped it, but I didn't.
This is a box.
Yeah.
We haven't
box.
opened the box.
You never opened the box, but it emits a small glow.
Box opener.
Could you check for traps?
Yes.
Cricket bless.
Sure. Let's find out.
I will assist.
Sleight of hand.
Is that sleight of hand?
No, it's investigation.
Yeah,
Investigation.
it's investigation. It's a 6. With a
What's your
proficiency,
armor
so I
class
can
up
never
to?
go lower than
And you have
a
advantage.
10.
Yep.
I'm
Roll choice.
assisting.
That's the other heavy.
Natural 20.
Okay. No traps.
Sweet. Is it locked?
No.
Oh, do I have to roll again?
No. You can just open it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Inside, you find 3 wooden articulated figures.
I thought you were going to
That-
say fingers.
Looking at them, they look like Octavian, Grimm, and Maricaris.
Ooh, are they voodoo dolls?
They're wooden.
I take a pin. I stab one. Why would you
Nope.
do that?
Nothing happens.
You only go for like a small limb. It'll be fine.
Articulated
Yeah.
figures that look
Yeah, like action figures.
like
Art.
us,
Yeah.
like
Use
actually
magical.
Yeah, like the 3 of you,
Or
yeah.
take their arms
Apparently-
and go,
recognizable.
"Wah!"
I was
Mhm.
going to suggest that.
The hags had a thing for handsome men.
Yeah, that might have been it.
I
Apparently.
cannot disagree.
Right? Yeah, I'm
Apparently.
flattered.
That's probably totally,
Right.
yeah. I mean, I can.
They really didn't see
It sounds
us.
accurate.
There's the point.
Are those things magical?
Yeah, I cast detect magic on those.
They're magical.
Kind of magic.
That's
I'm
yeah,
going
yeah,
to try to
That's school of magic.
identify the one of me.
There's nothing really that nothing to
Okay.
identify.
I take the
What-
arms of
what school of magic?
Octavian.
No, you can close that box. We're gonna lock it.
Hmm?
That's
I
unsettling.
guess it would be
And hide it with the dragon.
like abjuration or enchantment, something like that,
Okay, I'm
or transmutation or enchantment.
gonna take Octavian's arms, a little doll figure. I'm gonna go make him go wah. Make
Okay.
anything happen.
No.
Damn.
Put it down.
I'm going to take them away from him and slap his little hand and say, "You go sit over there.
Pretty cute.
Go sit over there."
my baby. Hello,
I open everything again for you.
These are unsettling at the same time.
Yes, they are.
How perfectly representation of them.
They're pretty
are
good. enough that you can actually tell who they're supposed to be.
Octavian.
Should that be?
Dark helmet.
You're right.
Doc first, would
You
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again, sir.
Good.
you are absolutely 100% correct.
That is a little concerning.
Yes.
They're obviously for some other purpose.
It doesn't matter. They're dead now.
Close the box. I take the box from you. We'll come back to this.
Just leave it in
Darn
there.
it! You took my role-playing dolls away again.
I need a
Maybe
couple of
tomorrow.
minutes with these.
Okay. Can you do it today?
I'm strikingly curious to know what these dolls are.
I'll cast Legend Lore on them and
Yeah.
figure it out. Yeah.
Yes.
Small painting of a placid field.
Is that magical?
Painting
Small painting.
It was magical, and what it is,
Yeah.
just after midnight each day, the painting changes to depict the following day's weather.
Oh.
and it's a relatively small painting, like
Yeah, it's probably like
Oh,
like
okay.
2 by 3.
not convenient to carry, really.
Weather picture.
Painting of Chuck Gattaca.
Sonny Elliott.
We're almost
Sonny
done.
Elliott, there you go.
Large mason jar with an eye that follows you. This is a different eye.
Is it magical?
Follows. It's a living eye.
Yeah.
Wait, is it in a gelatinous cube?
It just follows you around the room.
Follows.
It just
Yeah, I don't like that eye.
Poor bastard.
Wait, we put it in a sack, and then we put it back in, so we can't see.
In the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone's spying to that eye.
Small, nicely bound book.
Yeah, that was the
is a
book of
book of
limericks.
limericks.
Oh.
Do you want the limerick that I gave you before?
Yeah.
No. A gnome met a girl with a frown. He offered her the best sex in town. She said with a giggle, "But sir, you're so little." He said, "I'm taller when I'm laying down."
That's true.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Good night, everybody.
Mwah!
Let's get the hook. Okay, yeah.
It's a limerick.
Yes.
A 4-foot-long drinking horn that's made out of a narwhal horn. Narwhal, living in the ocean.
Is it?
Stop.
Is it? Please. Was that magical as well?
Lost the script.
No.
Lost the plot.
It's just a huge drinking horn.
Huge drinking horn.
Wait, is it twice
Huge.
the size of Luke?
What did I
And,
thought?
and he was, and Grim was able to identify it, what it would have been from.
Right. Well, we find it's just sell it to a very large, perhaps a half giant,
Take it to an
or
Walmart
just
company.
Keep it around
a
here.
dwarf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or keep it.
Yeah, we can
metal.
keep it. It's a
Memento.
memento. You know.
We
Small
open our
brass
own
bell.
pub, we display it.
Ooh, small brass bell. What's it do?
Magical.
Or
Small what?
Small brass bell.
or
So when you
be
ring
like
it, it
one of
doesn't do
those
anything.
challenges
You don't
that
hear
you
anything.
like.
Okay.
Get
You can see the
Oh,
thing
so it
moving.
to do.
but
Makes
you-
no noise.
No, it makes no noise.
Calling dogs. Or dragons.
And I think I changed the name of this, but the Cloak of Gender Bending.
That's
So
it.
I wrote down too. Cloak of gender bending.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Russ.
All right. Let's go gender bending.
Do you
Now,
want
if you,
it?
but my
Gotta
question
be a
is,
stunning woman, though, right?
Right?
Mhm.
Yep.
my
Some
question is,
eyeliner, mascara.
if you put the cloak on, do you go back to normal when you take your
Yeah,
cloak off?
it just gives you the physical appearance of your opposite
Oh.
gender.
Yeah.
See?
Okay. Does it give you the physical
Disguise.
appearance, or does it actually physically change you?
It gives you the physical appearance.
Okay, so it's illusionary.
Yeah.
Disguise.
That might be an interesting thing to hang on to just for like disguise purposes, you know.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Some Bugs Bunny action going on in here.
Yes.
Those are some of the best episodes.
You know, they've actually like banned a lot of them.
Oh, that's so sad. They were so
Taking
good.
them off.
How's it?
Well, they've taken them off because
That's it.
they you know,
They took a lot of
Parents
the
have complained.
racist ones.
the racist ones should have come off, but
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny dressing up as
All
Jack,
right.
it's a good deal.
Oh, come on. It's a bunny. He's crafty. He's trying to get away with things. It worked.
Right, exactly. But anyways, there was a cursed item back in the day. There was like
The belt of
belt of strength, basically.
Yeah,
That
well,
it read as a belt of strength,
yeah.
and then you put it on, and it was a cursed item that would reverse your gender.
Hmm.
And the only way to get it was either remove curse spell or some sort of, you had to quest for it or something usually.
Oh, I'm here all week.
What is it?
The holy crap! You use that to start Weather Channel.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That'd be accurate weather.
Right?
Yeah.
For once.
But you do get the strength. That's what CD said.
Hey,
You did. It did actually give you that bonus, but
Yeah, the one I remember did not.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, I remember.
No, it just changed your gender.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all those gemstones or what we have, do we have any onyx? That is in our
Inventory.
No, there wouldn't be any onyx in there.
no. Do we have any onyx in our
Our
overall?
normal inventory.
I don't think you guys do.
We do. We have
do?
140 40 gold's worth. We got it off the Hydra.
Ah.
I have that.
40 gold?
I handled 40 gold.
Give him the onyx.
Give the poor boy.
He earned it.
Here you go.
You got 40 gold? I'll give you the onyx.
We always
Fair
made,
exchange.
we always made love
Yep.
pay.
Yeah.
I'll pay for it. That's fine. You said 40 gold worth?
Yep.
Well, Lauka also wanted 1,000 gold piece gems, not necessarily
Yeah.
40 gold piece onyx.
How strong is onyx? I need it kind of like broken up into
That's easy.
What?
What's your Warhammer?
Yeah.
Because that'll be better than the. Well, actually, I got a Smith's hammer too, so whatever. Yeah.
Probably
How big
better.
a shard do you want?
shard
That's
of it.
my inventory.
A shard?
Well, I need it broken up into a bunch of shards.
Thrown a leather bag.
I don't really
Yeah,
need
I mean,
it. I, don't
it's-
need,
It's,
I just need it broken up. Whatever it
I mean,
breaks up
because-
into.
because it's volcanic glass. So smash.
Okay.
Here.
Thank you. So, D, I'm just curious for the new spell that I just took. It's for the spell component
Yeah.
for that, which does get used up.
So out of 40 gold, about if I were to like go to get smashed, about how many uses? Or we can.
We'll say that we'll say it's at least 10.
Okay.
If there's no gold piece value,
There's no gold piece value. That's why I was.
It'll last you until you get to some place where you can buy more.
Okay.
Type of thing.
Okay.
Where you can buy more, because if there's no gold piece value, you don't even have to worry about it generally.
Okay. Yeah, it was a weird one since it actually says that.
Yeah, and I kind of expected it to actually have a gold piece value, but it doesn't.
But it says both components are it consumes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'll cast Legend Lore on those little figs. Start
Okay.
with mine if it matters.
Are you casting it, or are you going through Providence to do it?
Providence lets me cast it for 5 charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's taking forever to. I'm saying I can get to your inventory.
Yeah, I can't add anything
Oh.
like custom items.
What was
Or
the
even
stone?
search
Was
for
the
items.
stone of dowsing like a custom
Okay.
item or something?
Yeah, it's all. That's awesome. What are you trying to add?
Healing potion.
Potion of Supreme Healing?
Superior.
Superior. Because I can.
Like normally it's a window on the side that comes in.
You just type in superior, nothing happened.
I tried potion, I tried heal.
Okay, I just added it. Yeah, I did Potion of Healing.
But like nothing's coming up. I'm gonna
I just added it to your equipment.
Cool.
Oh. That was cool. All right. So what you get on those is that. Let me look at the Legend Lore spell. I know it tells pretty much anything. Let me see what it would do. Name or describe a person or place or object. Spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore of the thing you name.
What about the Spanish guy?
I got 3 bottles of liquor.
It
I
comes
got a
up
rock.
with no information.
I got a rock.
No information.
Yep. If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information.
But they're magical. In the shape of us.
It could have been, maybe they were vessels for something that they hadn't finished yet. They just started enchanting them and
Spell component or component on some sort of.
Do we destroy them? Do we hide them?
I want mine. I say we each take ours. I'll take mine.
I think we leave them in the locked box and stick them in the bottom of the bag of holding.
I think so too.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Probably wise.
Banish the box to the abyss.
I don't know. That might not be a good idea either.
Oh, I want them within arm's
It won't.
reach. Let's put them in the bag of holding then.
I mean, until we maybe could
Figure out a bit more.
figure out more or ask somebody.
Aye.
We are going to
We're going to big city. Aye. Maybe we would find
the
someone.
Wizard's Tower.
The Wizard's Guild.
Or
Sure.
even
Not
Borislav
riding.
might
Aye.
have
So what are we gonna
something.
do about this egg, by the way?
Oh,
Have we
yeah.
Decided anything
Oh,
about
that's
this?
Scrambled. No, I thought we were trying to hatch it.
It is important.
No, we're
we
not
do
trying
have
to
to
hatch
figure out more. We don't want too many people to know that we've got it, though. That's the question. That's the problem. We don't want too many people to know we've got it, and it's hard to get information about what to do with the dragon egg.
Well,
Unless,
we just want to know, you know what would make a good cover story? Is if we went after a green dragon.
No.
Let me know.
You don't go looking for trouble.
Why not?
Why do we go looking for trouble?
Because
I
it's
thought that's the
near
whole point of the
Fandolin,
game
and
with
it's
your
up to no
guys'
good.
group. It's one
Because
more.
you're not
It's not
actually
up
adding
to no
anything.
good.
I know.
It hasn't
It's a
been
green
doing
dragon.
anything.
It's a green
Find
dragon.
where to add it.
Or are you going
It
to give me
used to
that
be a
crap
little
about Well, not all green dragons are bad.
No, all green dragons are bad.
Yeah.
It just seems a little unfair. Right.
What?
Go after that green dragon. It's just, it doesn't
Before
seem like it.
So it has
Wouldn't
to,
be a fair fight.
It has to eat some villagers before
just
we
go to
consider it,
that.
you know, worthy of
No.
getting rid of or chasing off.
No.
The button's
Well, then
not
what did
Yeah,
there.
that's
where's
the
your
thing, is-
line?
It
Problem.
needs to make it.
It's
it
not
needs to make-
heroic enough.
well, it just doesn't seem very
That's too
fair.
far. I think.
It's a young
Otherwise,
dragon.
that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Aye,
So-
we'd tear it
What are you
apart in
trying to do?
minutes.
So
I'm just trying to add stuff.
we
to
killed
my-
I accidentally
four
logged you out,
young
it
black
looks like.
dragons.
Aye, they were.
Could be a
terrifying.
glitch in
Yes.
D&D
Yeah.
Beyond.
Okay. Here's the thing. We'll strip you
Yeah,
naked.
it's alright.
No.
We'll tie you up.
No.
You have the long flowing hair, and we'll sacrifice you as a
Could
virgin.
wear the cloak of
Wear the
cloak.
I'm not a virgin.
No.
Aye.
And then,
It's terrible.
since it'll be,
All right.
trying to kill a helpless
Individual.
virgin sacrifice.
You
And I think I'll take the,
No.
the bracelet.
No,
no.
Okay.
but it'll be a fair fight.
It's not. I'm not a virgin. It'll sense I'm not a virgin sacrifice.
I don't think they'll care.
That kind of leaves up my ring of spell storing if anyone's interested.
Internal server error.
Oh.
Are you having
What was that?
server problems?
I was taking the bracelets of
I'm-
defense,
I tried restarting the-
but I
whole
had
thing
to
again.
sacrifice the ring of spell storing for right now. I know that we've. It's
Oh,
been
well,
beneficial
we're
to
gonna take a
actually
break,
use it in, for
I-
you.
I think that should just kind of hover in the party stuff, and we don't get rid of that. 'cause
No, I don't want to
it's
get
a
rid of it.
That's a
but
situational.
Does anyone have an extra
attunement slot?
attunement availability? Pulse? How many items are you attuned to?
You have any
I
2 minute
I'm
slots?
I
attuned
had the
Two.
potion of fire breath right too.
Oh, you have 2?
I have two.
I have my
Can't get rid of the boots.
I'm tuned up to do
I'm
my.
attuned to the Ring of
I'm tuned up
Featherfall
Goofy.
And Spider
Ring of
Climb.
free action.
Okay.
Ring of jumping.
What do you need?
Parapet of wound closure.
I just have.
Used them
I
all.
have
I didn't use
an
the
item
parapet.
called the Ring of Spell Storing, where
'Cause I didn't get a chance
you
to.
I can
Because I got
put
healed
in
before I
magic
made
item
my
for
first death
magical
save. But I would have
effects
auto
into the ring, and you
stabilized.
can cast them.
That's
I
right.
thought
So
Renee had
basically-
that one.
Nope. I have.
That one has traveled around the party
Yeah.
Yeah.
as we've needed to
Yeah.
have somebody
It actually
use
might
it.
be useful in Pulse hands,
Put a lightning bolt in it.
or like a healing spell.
I don't know how that would be terribly useful.
Yeah, I tend to be furthest away. Yeah, so I think it'd be better with somebody else.
Lightning. Lightning.
Turn into a Green Lantern, right?
Firestone.
Do you
Darkest.
have your pouch in your inventory? Because you also
What
have
do
a
we
pouch.
think?
Yes.
And brightest day.
Should we?
Somebody needs a ring of spell store.
I mean, might as well attune to it if we have this extra
We
thing.
have somebody with the slot open.
I think that you should
Okay,
take it, Hulk.
I can take it. That's
And
fine. I'm
brightest
just.
day.
don't
You know
ask
what?
me.
Yep, it's got 5 light spells.
Yeah. Oh jeez, I'll escape our sight.
I can put Steel Wind Strike
All
in
right.
it for him.
What's it called?
Oh god.
Yes, you can.
What level is Steel Wind Strike? I thought it was 6th.
No, 5th level.
Is it 5th? Okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that would be amazing.
And-
What's
and-
the ring?
Ring of Spell
and
Storing.
one could get sneak attack too.
All right.
Hulk doing
All right, we're gonna take a
60-10.
break.
We're
we're actually
Broke the
late for our
DM.
break tonight, so we're gonna go ahead and take a break. We're gonna get some cupcakes and pie, and then we'll be right. We'll be back and use the bathroom, get drinks, all that stuff, and then we'll be back in just a few minutes. So stay with us for this riveting episode of Who Wants What.
Hey, we literally fought the entire time last
You did.
one.
You
For
did.
like a session and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, we'll be right back, everybody.
As ready as.
All right, we're back.
Hey.
All right, you know what? I'm going to switch over to the map just because it's not going to show anything, but I just want to see if it's going to... Okay, it didn't turn it off, so I don't know why it didn't turn on the mic the first time we came back. So.
Weird.
Oh, you're very low.
Well, we have divided up the goods
Yep, we've had cupcakes and pie.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday.
Very
We did not
good.
sing happy
birthday.
birthday to Alexandra, but
I was like, yeah, that's all right.
I had it like twice yesterday.
we also didn't give you your birthday spankings.
I prefer not.
No, instead you spanked me.
I think she's
I
fine.
did a little to Renee all the way up. Yeah.
She's probably fine without the spanking.
She just said she was.
Uh-huh.
What's that?
What?
I
What?
thought you said. I
No.
thought I missed something.
No, I was just responding to Russ. All right. So what do you guys want to do next?
I'm dead in the water here, so.
Are you still?
Yeah.
You guys want to
They're
play
not
action
coming up
figures
with-
with our dolls?
No, still saying
internal server error.
Wow.
No.
That's
So-
weird. I'm not having any problem
That's what he was doing.
accessing.
Yeah, I'm not
D&D Beyond.
Are you sinking to his level?
No, we get rid of them. We hide them.
I say, you can
Well, that's what I'm
certainly-
saying.
you can
Back in
bring
the
them out and play with them.
lockbox. Back in the
You want to
lockbox.
play with them?
You want to play with yourself?
We're gonna open Mary Harris's door one time and be like, you didn't see anything. We didn't see you playing with your doll, sir.
Even funnier the second time. So
Well, yeah,
it's okay.
it's the delivery.
We keeping it? We putting it in a bag of holding.
Just put it in the bag of holding. We'll put them all together in the bag.
in the
of
locked
holding.
box.
In the box, and then we'll try and we'll ask one of the mages. You know, we'll go to Borislav. We'll even ask Borislav.
Yeah.
How
a
are
good
we
idea.
selling these?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The blood spatter dice.
Mm-hmm. So it's a couple of different brands. Cool.
I like the blood spattered ones that are on the skull and crossbones. What's called this one?
Oh, it's a try.
How many days do you want to stay here?
I would say 2 days just to chill, you know, kind of recover at home. We rarely spend more than a day or two at home.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can start making plans to go to Greyhawk and do the various other things we have to do.
Greyhawk, the temple.
Yeah.
All right. So is there anything you guys want to do while you're in Phandalin?
I hear Grim saying he wants to go after a dragon.
No, he probably does.
I want to go after the dragon.
I'm gonna probably fly up to the.
Grim, you want to just go to it
Keeping
together?
keeping Yuki busy.
Right?
Check it out.
You know,
I need a distraction.
that's what I mean.
We have to visit
I
our
could
friends.
Climber up there and probably be up there faster. than-
Which ones?
You
No,
can probably make it in about a day.
Yeah. Then
the gnome
than walking.
and the goblin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, flying is always faster.
What are their names?
Okay.
Marlo and
Okay.
Bogey. Yeah.
Oh, hey. You
Hey.
need to cast Ascending.
And you got something?
No, yeah, you need to cast Ascending.
Okay.
Because you missed this important date right here.
oh,
I did.
Yeah, so you know.
It's a full moon coming up.
You need to. Well, no, I don't know.
Do I need to apologize?
yeah.
Well, wouldn't it be nice?
Wait,
Sorry,
did you-
baby, I got
did
stuck
you-
in the Fey realm.
Exactly,
Time's different
exactly.
Did you forget
There we go.
someone's birthday?
No.
She invited him to the
It's his,
next
it's
full
his,
moon.
it's his future mate.
Well, Sarah did.
Pardon? Did I miss something? What? Is this something that happened when I was not here?
The Drow, you know, priestess
Oh,
of.
I do
You
remember
may have been
this.
gone when we met the
Yeah.
I think you
the
were not
forest
here for
drow.
that
Yeah,
one.
I think you were gone.
We met forest drow by his hut,
Uh-huh.
and
They were good
apparently
drow.
Octavian was infatuated with one
What do you mean
of
apparently?
No.
She
No,
was hot.
he was upset.
Did you not see her picture?
She was also hitting on Octavian.
Oh yeah. She was,
She was highly interested.
she was all up in Octavian's business.
Okay.
Do you have a picture?
So Grim gave
There's
him
a
some
picture
advice
on
on,
the-
you know,
Oh, on
on the
Discord?
swimming,
Discord somewhere.
Right.
and he was supposed to be there at this date here
She invited me to the next full moon.
Here we go. All right,
For
we're
the
back,
full moon,
back in business.
for their dancing and you know general
Their
nakedness. under the full moon.
frivolity in the
Yes.
moonlight.
Yes, but we were in the Fey realm, you know, from here to here.
Right.
So he kind of missed it. So he should call her.
Yeah,
You
probably
should
call
definitely
her.
call her. She'll think you
Just send her a
ghosted
text.
her.
You'll be fine.
Well, that's kind of what sending is.
Yeah. Oh, well, you know, yes. There's no such thing as an unattractive,
Better?
That's her. Yeah.
drow
Yeah, that
female.
one.
You know,
all
I want to
right?
make one now.
Yeah. They're all at least have a sense of dangerous beauty to them.
She invited us
Just like
to
there
the
are no
phone.
longer
Danger
ugly
pretty.
orcs anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
You to the
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah,
Every
Me.
one of them is beautiful.
Yeah, make a handsome orc.
How many days are you late?
Yeah, she's
I'm about 2 weeks late now.
No.
1 week.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A week. Not bad.
Go
I mean, we just
Did you
we
add
just
your
got back.
potion?
We just got back
I
from the
did add
fair
my
room last
potion.
night. So
She probably has a hit on you already. Oh,
Yeah, no
right
shit.
now.
Probably gonna
I'm
take
surprised
you
she
out
didn't send
now.
you ascending.
Right?
So, motherfucker, where
yeah,
are
she's
you?
a follower of Estrella. Estrella.
Illustration, not.
No.
It's
Oh yeah,
funny,
we're gonna set up our cleric with a drop.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
priestess.
I
of
would
love.
hope
Did you add all
not.
your potions?
Yeah.
No,
I would have
it's
spoken up.
That just
Okay.
fits,
Because
I'm
fits in
deleting
with the
them
rest of the party. You
as
know,
I'm
oh,
passing them.
Yep, I got
Octavian,
it.
Yep.
our good cleric, got the hot
she's
for a
over in the
jowl.
sus forest, so she's not far.
In the sus forest.
Yeah.
That
Sus.
sounds pretty sus to me.
Exactly.
Now I
We
have
checked it out.
Among Us.
Yeah.
Sus noise.
Yeah,
Do-
It's the same place where you found the circle, the mushroom circle that got you into the Fey realm.
So,
It's
how
only
long
good
to the
things.
next full moon?
There's one a month for Luna, and there's one every 3 months for
Yeah,
Celine.
it's on your calendar.
Do we just want to stay to the next one? Or read between them?
You're between them. The next one, actually, Needfest. There is in the middle of Needfest. There is a full moon of Celine, which is the slower one, the slower, bigger moon.
Maybe it was lack of communication and witchful.
Right.
So Celine has one at every,
Maybe you go with that.
and that's in a week.
Ooh, damn.
That's
a
the
full
that's
moon
next
every
yeah.
week.
No,
No.
that's the next week. You guys are in
okay.
Sunseb. You're actually going to be going. You're at the end of Sunseb. After Sunseb is Needfest, which that's the start of the new year.
Yeah.
Actually, Needfest is the start of the new
Yeah,
year.
see,
Uh-huh.
this is the most important date of the year. Right here.
What's that?
Need fetch 4.
Oh,
The Grimm's birthday.
Yes.
oh, that's when the full moon is
Oh.
for Celine. That's God's day of Needfest.
Well, at the very least, you should
course
send
it
her a
is.
mess.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to let her know.
Yeah,
You know,
And
So-
then both of them are full during Richfest.
if she's any kind of adventurer,
Ooh,
she'll
that's a
get.
while from now.
Just
Yeah, that's
say
in the summer.
something like,
Yeah,
"Sorry,
that's-
I was in the Fey realm." And
She knew we were going to the Fey realm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we inquired.
She'll be alright.
And
We
it's-
tripped into the
and-
Fey realm.
and-
You just
Well,
tell
no,
it that.
and we just got back last night, so it's cool. The longer you wait,
Yeah, the worse
worse
it's
it
gonna
is.
the
be.
worse an excuse it is.
Yeah. Do you want to do
If
it
it's
or
like,
not?
oh yeah, we were in the Fey realm and we got back 3 weeks ago,
Yeah, then
so
you're
you
screwed.
couldn't call the day
Then?
you got back.
You got to wait at least 3 days before you call.
Don't
It's
think
been
it
3
was
weeks.
that serious. But
It seemed
But
like
it's
I'm
it's
just
she was
going
pretty
nice.
hot, wasn't she?
It's still
And I'm
be
just
nice.
going with, do you want to do her? You call her. And then there's potential to do her.
Wow, I was
Are there
talking
girls there?
marriage.
That's a booty call.
Marriage and love.
No,
No.
you're not asking for a booty call. You're just telling her that you did not forget her.
Please, baby, please, please,
That's,
baby,
that's,
please.
that's a Merrick Harris.
Yeah.
saying.
Yes.
wait, what if I read her one of those limericks out of that book?
No.
No.
Start with that first one that we read.
Oh.
Then she comes back with, "Oh,
You're
your little friend Halt is interested."
You're cultured.
What do you think?
Yeah, right? I think we'll be alright.
you should definitely call her.
Yes.
You should definitely call her.
You know what? I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
No, you should do it now.
Can't do it now.
Yuki, can he do it now?
He's got it prepared.
Or do you have it prepared?
I do. I have one more.
You are not.
It would be
I mean,
better.
that's
it would
going to be awkward.
Yeah, it would be better if it
No.
comes from you directly,
No.
man. Don't.
Ring of spells during 2 hours.
Someone cast silence on Grumbolt.
You could try. Ring of spells during 2 hours.
Even the eyes agree. Build a bunch jars.
Are you shaking them so they nod?
I think you
The
can
dwarf
contact
head.
her tomorrow. I think you need to contact Flora.
Yes.
So you can do both.
I need questions to ask Flor.
I told you the question to ask.
Should I be
What was the
calling
question?
her?
Is-
Should I be
Question.
calling, sir?
Can I
Well,
be
that-
calling
yeah,
her?
okay, that's not my question.
That is one
Forget what I said
question.
before. That's not my question.
Was she actually interested in me?
No,
That's the
not my
second question.
Should I call her now? I just
That's
got
the
back
That's the
from
third
the realm.
question.
This what a corrupted priest.
And Pelor will just be like,
Yes.
cut you off, Reddit. Should I call her now? Yes.
Oh, you get sunshine. Just get yes.
I want little half drow babies.
Sunburn.
Half drow babies.
That'll show Lol, that bitch. She didn't ever call me
Nice.
back.
Nice lavender.
And you'd be like,
like
Pelor?
nice light lavender color.
Flor just starts going to this like emotional.
Emotional dump about how Lol never calls him. What?
All right. Anywho, questions to ask Flor.
I told you.
What?
Should you call her?
All aside. Black ice.
Yes.
They'll just suck worse than the swamp.
Suck worse than the swamp.
Stupid question. We already know
That's
the
a
answer.
stupid
Yes.
question.
We already know the answer. Yes.
I mean, it's got to be. Do we need a?
What exactly is like that area?
Do we have
Tied
any information
to-
in our library?
that-
I'm
is
just
that-
going to go looking for. To just
Perrin
because why
actually
not?
would have told you that no, you don't
Okay.
really have anything.
Hey, it's just
There's
an
a little
off-
bit
just
of
an off
histories,
chance.
but
Okay.
there's a little bit about Arn, but that's about it.
Okay.
We gotta do
Is this what we think?
as much
that
research as we can on that.
Where Raslam like is connected to Raslam, like going up here? Or is there something beyond that?
Raslam probably knows about it.
Well,
He's that ancient.
that's the basics of why Perrin was telling you.
Okay.
Was because it's tied into. They believe it's tied into that, even though the god that's in prison isn't named. There's actually a distinct decision in all the writings to avoid, printing a name.
Things have power.
But he thinks that there may be a tie, and that may be that along with that there's a chance that one of the locks for the prison are there.
Ask question right there. So, as one of Thursdune's locks in the realm of black ice, what's it called? Land of Black Ice.
Mm-hmm.
He would have been one of the gods to put it
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah. May have even been in charge of it.
Yeah.
You need us to travel to the Land of Black Ice to prevent his release. Question 2.
Mhm.
Okay.
Every time I say black ice, I can't help but think of the skit from Key and Peele. We're talking about black ice. Yeah.
You guys had also been talking about going to the area Halt's from
Yep.
as well.
I mean, we're gonna do as much research as we can, and that's not a bad leeway to the north.
Agree.
Because Elemental Eye is tie. We know that's tie with Tharizdun.
Yeah.
We made that connection.
Yep.
We know that. We made that
Yeah.
connection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we do want to travel there on the way through, see if there's any information. Third question. What is it?
Should you call the chick back?
Okay.
Well, he knows he should call her. Don't waste it.
See if you
Even CDs as
Okay.
bebes.
They would be beautiful babies.
I'm sorry, I just looked over like a D&D map of the U.S. with like the northeastern part
nice
of the U.S.
purplish
Pretty cool.
it's
black
something I've been
skin
working
with
on for a
Oh,
whole-
you've been
whole-
making
golden
Oh,
hair.
that's cool. I like
I'm not gonna go there,
Home
knock her
brew.
up, then travel to the land of black ice and get killed. So.
Yeah.
The idea
That'd be
that
really douchey of you.
Man, you're expecting a lot out of a first date. 'Cause that's what
Right?
that
Right?
was. That's what this was gonna
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
That
You'd
was
be
like
lucky
Las
if you
Vegas.
get
Very
she
cool.
doesn't
So you're
have
gonna
a
be like-
chaperone,
No,
man.
no, no.
That's
He's
cool.
gonna be like, hey, baby, I'm going to the land of black
everything's
ice.
in
We
here.
should
I
just.
might not.
I might not
Yeah.
make it.
Yeah.
I might not make it.
Come back.
Set in here. Like Russell's.
Or
I'm getting
leave you
deployed
something
tomorrow.
Exactly.
To leave
Exactly.
you something to remember me by.
It's kind of become my social
All right. Third question.
spot.
Not draw related.
Not draw related. Please not draw related.
She's bright
Should-
red. She's snorting.
Should you go dancing on the next full moon?
Will we find more info at what's her town? What land? Country?
Oh, it's on the old paper. Hold on.
Hey, my question was valid. It wasn't draw related.
Cron Hill.
No, the Crown Hills.
Yeah,
Cron
Cron
Hills.
Hills.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's
He'd actually be from.
It's right next to it.
No, I got it. Info investigating Temple of
Greenway Valley.
Elemental
Yeah,
Evil.
Greenway Valley. Yeah. Yeah, that's the Temple of Elemental Evil is.
I got it. Okay.
okay. Fine.
Was she really that into me?
Yes.
That's the question.
Huh?
You don't know. Pillar knows.
Yes, I know.
Are you Pillar?
You want to see my
He has
insight?
eyes.
You want to see my insight number?
Okay.
She was into you.
You know what? Maybe we can leave her a gift of this doll of me.
Okay. Here. If you want.
He's like that one that one video I showed you where
if you want to
the
know.
lady comedian was talking about her brother not realizing he's hot. She's like he still thinks he's Gumby. So she's like, but he's stationed just south of me. I go out, I take him out to the bar. We're watching the ball, watching ball like any good Kentuckians do.
Apparently, we're all hot.
I go up to use the bathroom, and
Oh yeah, the hags just love us.
as I'm coming back, I see
Little
this
bunny rabbit.
this little Hollywood bunny comes walking over. Excuse me, can I get a cocktail napkin? And she's like, my brother doesn't even turn around. He just grabs a stack and goes, there you go. And she like stands there
Waiting.
and I'm waiting. And then finally she just turns around all dejected, like, that always works. And she's like, I walked up to him and said, you realize that she was hitting on you? Nah, you got up to take a piss, and 3 other women came up and asked the same thing. This place got shit service.
Wow.
All right. Well, I'll prepare 3 questions to commune, and whenever we're ready.
It's too bad this isn't like Google where you just interrupt and
Like, no, not
yell a question in.
First question would be: is there a Thur's Doom lock in the land of black ice?
Classified information.
Let's help us.
That's above your
Then
level.
you get
Screw it. We're done.
The answer will cost you.
you get sun
maybe.
with a smattering of clouds.
It's a portal.
So that's a probably.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What
It's
was
definitely related.
What was that question?
Is there a lock in the land of black ice?
Uh,
Well, they're talking about a portal to the lock or something like that. I thought that's what they were saying.
You said a Thur's Doom lock.
Thur's Doom lock. Thur's Doom, yeah. Do you need us to travel there to stop Raslam from releasing him?
The same.
Right.
Mostly
Stronger.
sun with just splits of cloud.
Will we find more info investigating Temple of the Elemental Eye regarding the situation?
Mix of sun and cloud.
That's one of the things I love about this spell. It's just the clarity.
Well, these were more leaning towards
Yes.
yes.
Seems like it's the next direction to go.
Just ask Pillar, did you help seal a god in the olden days? Or be pre I don't know what do they call it.
The olden days.
It can only be yes or
Yeah,
no,
like
right?
that's what
yeah.
it was.
What's that?
It can only be yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more tomorrow.
Pre-apocalypse.
There was no apocalypse, really.
Yeah.
Do we know of a god that we avoid saying their name other than have secrets?
I mean, what probably wasn't called Thursdoom back during the creation of Orth.
Hmm.
Probably none of them had names. Just asking, were you involved in sealing? You and the other gods involved in sealing
One of your own.
one of your own. That's a question.
Mm-hmm. That's for tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Is that
Sealing away one of your own.
maybe the follow-up just to verify that it's? I mean, I think that it's there is June, right?
Yeah.
It like
Did you lock it away at Carcerai? All right. Is this god you locked away also known as Thursday?
is it? Yeah, is it there?
Known today as Thursday. Huh?
Good way of pivoting it. Way.
All right. Questions for tomorrow.
Is that 3?
That's 3. Yeah.
Good person.
Huh?
That's good person.
Okay. Got questions for tomorrow. Now what?
I want to read a book.
Yeah.
How Climbrum of you?
Oh, I also take the time to write out what was I gonna write down? Oh, the as much info as I can about the Fey Realm and specifically the inn at the end of the road.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm gonna write a detailed
Okay.
account of like the inn at the end of the road for the
Okay.
temple.
That was pretty cool.
So, well, before we leave, DM, just so you know, I know we talked about like my one spell that you added in. The other spell that I took was Demiplane.
Okay.
And I think I have a way of creating like kind of like a doorway to like a pocket plane that is like a room that could be like a
Like your mansion?
not that big, but it's one that it's one of like the really nice, like very high levels spells that we were just able to start doing. I haven't played around with it yet. I understand the concepts of it, but to be able to create it at will and have access to one again while we're here, think we can like put whatever we want in it. Wherever we go, may be able to access it again in the future.
So a room of holding.
Sort of.
I like this plan.
And all I got out of this whole mess with the hags is I feel hungry.
Oh,
Not
you're
hungry.
almost immortal.
I'm not thirsty. I'm just here. Everything I love is being taken away from me.
Well,
Oh,
if you
no.
don't get hungry doesn't mean you can't enjoy food.
Yeah.
But it's like if you're not prompted that you're hungry, like you forget
This
to
is-
eat.
This is the point where Klimbrim takes levels in Barbarian.
I
can't eat.
I don't know if I want to keep going, guys.
Well, it's Pocket Realm.
And not
These are such
Ancestral
weird-
Protector. This is just the pure frenzied berserker.
I mean,
Of
Right.
not,
I
of
can-
not
I
being
can-
able to get drunk
want-
anymore.
You want me to try it right now, and we can see what
Stick
it
your
is?
head in, look
I
it
would.
up.
I'm curious, but I have a question.
Yeah.
Pocket dimensions. Every pocket dimension we've been in, or
This is
random
one I create.
random plane or random realm, time seems to travel different. Is there a way, like, instead of time going faster when we're in there, like if we're in this pocket realm for like a week, could it be like a minute when we come back?
I don't think it works.
Every
Not
realm
based
we've
off
been
of the
to,
theory that I've been
we
reading.
come back weeks later. It's only been days.
Oh,
Why does time travel different? In the wrong direction.
because the narrative demands it.
It's like everywhere is
This-
slower than.
like, this isn't
the
in a
prime
pocket.
material
This is
plane.
like
I want one of these hyperbolic time chambers.
This
We
is
go
like-
for a year, we come back a day later.
Yeah.
it's a demi plane. It's not exactly like a pocket.
Oh,
Like it's not its own dimension. It's something that I temporarily create,
yes.
and then it kind of disappears until.
Can I put these action figures in it?
Could I store these action
That way no one
figures
can-
in it?
If we want to,
I want them to be perfectly preserved.
You want,
Yeah.
Exactly.
You want to
Mint
check it out right now?
condition.
They're
Yeah.
still in the blister.
All right, I'm gonna
No, we opened the box.
create a shadowy door on a flat, solid surface that you see within range. Okay,
What about a dragon's egg?
we're in.
Good idea.
We can take it with us for.
The dragon's egg in it?
It's a really good idea.
No, we wouldn't have to worry about it being secure. We'd be secure on our,
You create a
Person
shadowy
choose.
door on a solid surface that you see within range. The door is large enough that allow medium creatures to pass through unhindered. When open, the door leads to a demi-plane that appears to be an empty room 30 feet in each dimension,
It's a big room.
made out of wood or stone. When the spell ends, the door disappears, and any creatures or objects inside are trapped there, as the door also disappears from the other side. Time you cast a spell, you create a new plane, or the door connects to the plane that you previously casted for the spell.
You can make as many planes as you want. Whoa.
But I believe if you created another one, oh no, with a previous casting of the spell. So
It
yeah,
doesn't
you can
really
create
say
as many
that the
as
other
yeah.
one.
But you can connect to any previous plane you've ever made. Wow. Hmm.
I like how, like, towers, other plane towers. I don't know. I read about it in a book one time.
I just figured that
Yeah.
before we leave, while we're here, maybe we want to put stored items in there for.
Yes.
I think it's a
Future
good idea.
access.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Let's just start. Yeah. If we ever make a different room,
Dolls.
if you ever make a different room, we can just start calling them different names. Like one can actually be like your treasure hoard room.
Wow.
They're all bigger on the inside.
Apparently.
Who needs bags of holding?
And we have.
Well,
Your
no,
bag of
it's a-
holding is
we do.
on site.
Yeah,
This
we
is
do.
an 8th level spell.
Okay.
Access to once a day.
Yeah.
You have to really want it.
Do it.
I think dragon.
And it lasts about an hour until I decide for it to go away.
Hey,
So.
at the very least, it's a great place to store the
A dragon egg.
dragon egg.
Yeah.
I like that. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Because then I'm assuming no one has access to it. They can never find it. Ever.
If
If you
they
know-
know the contents.
Additionally, if you know the nature and contents of the plane created by casting a spell, another creature, you can have your door. So if someone else that can do the same spell knows that it exists
And what's in it.
and what's in it.
Well, they'd probably have to know, like, very specifically. You couldn't just go, I know he's got a dragon egg in that in her pocket room.
Somewhere.
The nature and contents of the demi-plane.
Yeah. I think it's still.
So I think it's still safe.
The only people who know about it are us, Karen, and Narvi.
And I don't think anyone can ever know that you can do this.
What happens if you die?
I was thinking that.
Everything remains trapped.
Yeah.
Forever.
Until we find someone else that can do it, because we know the contents of it.
Yeah.
In the nature.
And
Thanks for thinking ahead of me.
We're planners, man. We plan.
Not that it's going to come to that.
Oh. No, your story arc's over.
Trailer cloned.
That sound you hear is your plot armor falling off.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
That was funny.
Like that plot armor.
Hey, you guys want to see the other spell that I learned?
Uh-oh.
Sure.
He's getting cranky.
Thermonuclear devastation.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Is there save?
Is that meteor swarm?
Something like that.
It's worse.
Worse.
Worse than meteor swarm.
It's one out of Vecna's book.
Oh, jeez.
I can't wait to fight something now.
The Dunamancy spell.
Let's go find something to fight.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
it's not going to be a challenge at all.
But I like it. I like the putting the egg in there.
That was his.
And then maybe
logic.
having another
We
one.
shouldn't fight. Get rid of an
where
evil creature
we
near
just
the village
store
of
stuff
where
we
we
have here at the
live.
mansion.
Not that close.
It'd be really fun if you could
As the
cast it
dragon
3
flies.
times and have 3 doors and be like, what's behind door number 1? Or would you like to take that? And what's behind door number 2?
Yeah.
Sounds like a good Monty Hall campaign.
I wonder if you could drive a dragon into some monster, and you just open it up in combat and let whatever's in there come charging
You really could.
out.
But it's still alive by the time you open it.
Because the door would
Poor man's
appear on the
Kamui.
other side.
Right.
It is.
And be like, what's
Which
that?
means they'd be
It
like,
is. That's exactly what it is.
It's a Kakashi Sensei joke.
Naruto
Alright.
reference.
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
I think at one point we'll
The dragon egg in it.
put the dragon egg in one of the.
Do we uncase it from this stone?
Do you have stone shape?
Yes, I do. It's always prepared.
So
And
here's
sending?
the other thing.
And sending.
I assume we're just by ourselves right now.
Oh yeah.
We don't have to tell the others that we removed.
Nope. Exactly.
No.
So the only ones who know that it's gone for us.
Yes.
Mhm.
Stays here between us.
Just
7.
redundancy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not even paired. Just us 7.
Illegitimate D&D baby.
It'd be legitimate. We have 2 clerics. One of us can cast ceremony.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll prepare ceremony.
So
call her.
She's a cleric too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You can't marry yourself.
No, you need a third party.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be me.
Sometimes a fourth.
It'd be a very simple
When
ceremony.
a priest of Pelor and a hot drow elf love each other very much.
No, we got places to be. It'd be like, do you
Good.
kiss?
Good. You're married. Kiss her.
All
All right, Octavian, let's go.
Together?
Yes.
The short version.
It's called an eclipse.
A total eclipse of the heart.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no.
Man, I was gonna make a Lady Hawk reference, and then he came in with that.
I like that. So you have stone shape now?
Mhm.
Should we just
Let's do it.
do the first one right now? and
Let's
then-
see your room first.
Well, if I do it right here, right
See you in
now,
the chapel.
then yeah, we should go over to the chapel.
To assume we were walking towards the chapel.
So
Test it.
because it's only I create a door on a wall, so it won't transfer down.
We will secure the chapel and lock the door. And just be like, nobody disturb us for a little while.
All right.
We have to pray.
That's what we do.
Right.
First April.
Yeah,
This is
well.
For...
Bennick and I will, as soon as you open up the thing, we'll pick up the.
Interesting. It's
The
also
egg.
just a somatic component. There's not even a verbal.
Really?
It's just
Is
Really?
this what the
Just
shard?
there.
Is this what the shard is for?
Ow.
The
no.
obsidian?
That's
This is
No.
That's the
the
other
best
one.
shard is for the other one.
That's for the.
It's the.
That's for
No,
the
it has no other components. It's just the whole.
It's like, look
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, it's him doing this. It's
Kind of like the Beetlejuice thing.
Knock
Draw-
three
drawing
times.
like a chalk,
Yeah,
like
you
a
have to
door,
draw the
knock
door,
three times,
and then draw the handle,
and then open
grab
it,
the
and then
handle.
knock 3 times.
Knock 3 times.
There it is. For
your-
flavor, it's the Beetlejuice
it's-
door.
It's your spell. You can have it
Demiplane.
I'm doing
just
Demiplane.
who you want.
I'm doing the Beetlejuice door. It was like just kind of drawn and then knock 3
That
times and it
started off
opens
as
up.
a joke.
There's a green
What's
light
that?
coming out
That
of
started
it.
off as a joke.
Yeah.
It's
You
a
get
shadowy
knocked.
door, so a green light should like.
Pete, it's knock, 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 demiplane, knock, 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 demiplane,
Oh, God.
knock, 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 demiplane.
The Sheldon. The Yuki.
But then it would actually have a verbal component. So
Well, he just
knocked from the
he
other
just mouth
side.
it. He doesn't actually say it.
And then it should
I like
open up
Beetlejuice.
to a.
we still gotta watch Beetlejuice.
You haven't seen it?
Mm-mm.
Not yet.
Yeah, me neither.
So it should open to an empty room that's made out of, I'll say, stone.
Okay.
And 30 by 30 by 30.
So it doesn't have anything in it though.
Nope,
It's just
just an empty room.
floors and a wall and a ceiling.
Yep.
Okay.
And a single door.
Okay.
What
So
makes walls walls?
we open up the door and we'll gently,
But not doors.
put the egg in like one of the corners.
Should last about an hour, and
So if you're in it when the spell ends, you gotta wait a day to cast it to get out.
Yep.
or if you have another way to like
Plane shift.
you have your that will also get stuff.
Good to know.
But if you go in there and you don't have food, you're going to be pretty hungry by the time you come out.
A day. Which is good to know.
Yeah, which so we could,
You'll
that
be
is an
hungry.
escape plan. This is an escape plan in case it needs to be. So that's why I was also thinking like we have some provisions
That's easy enough.
because we can technically like if we need to, I can create it.
So
and
I
we
could
can
plane
escape in
shift
there.
out of it. Could I plane shift into it?
I don't think so.
Do we need?
A tuning
Tuning
fork. I have
Tune
I have
fork.
2 unattuned tuning forks.
It's
Thank you.
It's a demi plane, not a full plane.
You can still
Or even a
you can
pocket
still
plane.
plane
You can
shift
still
them.
plane shift. Okay.
It'd be interesting.
Because
Yeah.
you can actually plane shift to Barovia.
No, that's right. Okay.
If we had to really get out and like hide for whatever reason,
I don't hate this plan.
I
really
could
don't.
tune to that demi plane. We can just all be like,
The thing is, actually, casting the spell from inside wouldn't work
oh,
Which
because you're creating the demiplane when you do it. That would be going back to the regular plane. You can't do it from inside. You could go from that demiplane to another demiplane, but you
But-
couldn't go back to the
one?
original.
So we would
plane.
need your actual like plane shift.
But isn't
To get
isn't the
out.
creating the very first time he does it? If and he's just creating access to the plane he's already created after he does it the first time.
Yeah, but if he's trapped inside, is what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I couldn't
but
get
he would
out.
just be recreating the doorway, not the actual demi plane.
I'm creating a door to the actual demiplane. So if we're
Yeah.
in there, I can't create the door back to the prime
Right,
material
you
plane
can't,
because
go, you
I
can't
can,
create a door to the prime
I
material.
can create a door to another demiplane.
the only way to get out is if someone's on the outside.
Wow.
You know, it's the
That's great,
contents that
yeah.
let you in,
You know,
or I plane shift you out.
Correct.
that sounds like a fun adventure. It's just one more door.
That is
My
the
God, is that our fate?
that is
That will be. That's gonna be our fate.
If we fail, that will be our purgatory.
You're right. You couldn't go back.
It'll be. Oh my God! It's the back rooms.
If you're trapped in there, the only way to get out is a plane shift.
Where we just keep opening doors and we have no idea what's going to be on the other side.
Oh,
It's just
more
another
fun.
demi-plane.
It might not be a bad idea to tune to one of these
I think
demi
it's a
planes
great idea.
as an ultimate hiding lay low for like a day, obviously, because they couldn't get us out. Okay.
Screw up and we need to hide from Drow Druid or Drow Cleric.
She just plays shifts in. Hi. You're avoiding my calls. They'd be like, oh,
Bless you.
I can commune with my goddess too.
I like how all of you guys were mapping out this spell. Okay, so if we cast this spell to use this, and we attune to that, we get this.
All right.
We can get in and out. It's great.
Is this not how D&D was played back?
It's like a Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I mean, yeah, it's not far off. I mean, so we put the egg in the room, and are we gonna put anything else in there?
Your dolls.
Our dolls.
Yeah, the dolls.
The little box.
Toy Story
in
dolls
one,
are
in
gonna
one
mess with
corner,
the egg.
there's a dragon egg. In the other corner, there's the box with our dolls.
Was it?
In
Did
the
we
third
have anything
corner-
else with the egg? Was it just the egg and like the stone?
We just kind of had it
Basic.
in our makeshift, the litter that we
Yeah.
made to. Well, we still have the litter, but we just encased it in the stone altar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's probably with the carrying.
Did the egg change
apparatus.
when we took it out?
No.
Any change to it?
It's more than likely dormant.
That's good with
I
that.
am not keeping inventory of this room.
That's on you. That's your room.
I mean,
okay, all right,
all right.
Fair enough.
That's on you. I'm already keeping track of 2
All right,
bags of holding.
So I tuned to this plane. I'm gonna put a desk and a comfy bed just in case I just want to get away for a weekend.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
one bed.
so tomorrow I can create a new I should be able to create a new one to a new door to a different one that we can provide, like send up or put a bunch of provisions in.
Yeah.
We're making a room of requirement.
Can you like
More or less.
have that room be colder? Like
Oh, like a
a
meat
freeze box?
locker.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It doesn't. I don't think it.
But
Could be
you can do
particularly-
weather. What about, can you do the weather in the room?
No.
Damn.
Let's be outside.
I'm still waiting for someone to call.
I think
Kinky sex dungeon idea.
We were getting there. We were a little on the way.
That's Yuki's mansion.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah, well, yeah, Yuki's room.
This is
Y'all
Yuki-
get your own room.
This is Yuki's room.
Kinky sex
The
dungeon.
kinky sex room.
Yuki's porn stash. That's what this
Oh,
room
no.
is. Oh, one demi plane.
Just for
he can make any room he wants and not tell anyone about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, where'd Yuki go? We don't know. Do you do his mansion? No, I don't think so.
so. What's going in room number 1? Since I have to keep track of it. The egg.
The egg and
the
the
statues.
action figures.
Yeah.
Anything else
Yeah.
going in
They're
here?
dollars.
That's it.
Do we want anything?
They're
else?
action figures.
Are there any other like items that we have questionable taste on that we're holding on to that
The eyeballs.
The eyeballs.
put them in there?
We
There
want
was
them in
just
the
one
same
eyeball.
room.
No,
Two.
no, I don't want the eyeball
Yeah,
looking at
two.
the egg.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want those in
I
the
don't
same
want
room.
those in the
No,
same
no,
room.
no,
You
no,
can
no,
just keep
no.
those in the bag of
Okay,
holding.
Yeah.
fair enough.
It's dark in there. I guess.
Like I'm kind of
We'll
nervous
put 'em in
with
a sack.
the dolls being in there.
Well, wait, do we want to put those in there, or do we want to keep them out because we want to
I'd
kind
rather
of...
keep the egg
maybe
in its
keep the
own
egg.
room.
Yeah,
By itself.
and I think
Yeah.
we keep the dolls like in the bags of holding for now because we still want to be able to easily access them so we can ask this,
yeah,
some
fair
mage
enough, yeah.
or
Borislav.
or Borislav can tell us exactly what they are.
Okay.
We have
Yeah.
some random mage. and-
Otherwise, you're gonna have to cast that 8th level spell again. Dude.
Yeah.
we ask some random mage, and us three wake up like a year later. What the hell did what's
What
going on?
happened? Yeah.
Just an egg.
Yeah, I feel like that's this
Yeah.
point.
And
That's
I actually made
Yeah.
this one the stone room because I figured that would that was
No,
more
it's
of a,
secure
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
I like it.
makes sense.
I like it.
I cast stone shape however many times I need to.
To repair at the altar.
Yep. Imagine once or twice to get it out and once or twice to get it in
Mm-hmm.
or close it. How many times do you think I would need to cast it? Leave the egg out and then repair it.
Probably twice.
It wasn't bad twice. It's only
it's gonna
5
be more
feet.
than that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be probably 8 times.
8 times.
Really?
To open it up and get it out.
Well, yeah, 4. Well,
5 feet.
Yeah, it's 5 by 5 square. It's a cube. That's a lot of stone.
yeah, so probably, I'd say maybe 5 times total.
5 times. Perfect.
2 to get it out and 3 to make it look nice again.
Good.
I like it.
Like it. Davian's tired.
Been moving rocks all day.
Yeah.
I'll make a new one tomorrow, and we can maybe kind of put a bunch of requirement plan, put a bunch of provisions in there for us to access.
I like it. Okay.
Maybe concentrate on just dry goods and stuff that go in. Maybe things that are gonna last for a while.
Dry goods and alcohol.
Yep.
Dry goods and alcohol.
Sure. Yeah.
Now what? Good idea.
This is gonna be hilarious because now it's gonna be like, oh look, we just killed 47 orcs and they're all wearing metal armor. All right, hey Yuki, open the room.
Mm-hmm.
Or open a room.
That's kind of the idea behind it.
And
It's not worth a lot of money, but we're taking it.
Baldur's Gate, I had a whole chest just full of hands.
Full of hands?
There's a thing. I had a bag full of hands
Yeah.
because that's what you find.
Well,
there.
you find a bag
Oh,
full
I
of
remember.
hands,
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
But
yeah.
no, just
It's the ball quest.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And then various other body parts that you just come across in the game.
Right. No,
And-
I remember there was
Oh yeah, you gotta find the clown.
the clown. Yeah, the clown.
You find his torso over here, his leg over there.
yeah.
His head. I actually downloaded
Get one of the best wizard pieces of equipment for doing that quest.
Mm-hmm.
what was?
The spell might gloves.
Oh yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
You can turn Gale into a magic missile machine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. A Gatling gun, practically.
Yep.
Awesome.
But yeah, I actually downloaded a mod for that. It just gives you a bag of holding. Just gives you a bag of holding. And just worried about encumbrance? Not anymore. It's pretty great.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
Here, a day or two.
You did that. What are you doing with your time in town?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Not leaving the mansion at all.
We gotta talk
We'll go for a
to.
walk.
We wanted to talk to,
Sildar.
I'm guessing Sildar. We probably want to talk to.
Well,
said,
Marikaris is flying up to the
Oh,
mine.
okay.
Up to the
Marlo
line,
and
just to
Foggy,
kind of check
right?
on the
What's that?
on the progress, see
Foggy
how it's
also.
going on.
Marlo and Foggy.
As you start to fly
Business
off, give me a
Xander.
perception check.
Business expense that.
Huh?
It's a business expense.
Yeah, exactly. Check on my investments.
Yep.
You know.
You get 10%.
Need to pick up some more psychedelic mushrooms and a big old pouch of tobacco.
I'll just go for a walk.
9.
9. Okay.
Just go for a walk around the town, check it out, see what's going on.
Give me a perception check.
That's a perception.
You didn't tell me
I'm
you were
going.
going anywhere.
I'm going into town. I need to pick up some good tobacco and some psychedelic mushrooms.
Yeah, but that's right down the street. That's
Oh,
not
is
even
it?
going into town. Yeah, that's Xander's is on the road right
Yeah,
into
which
town.
means I should be close enough with the eyes of the eagle and my perception.
What's that?
3.
3? No, you don't see it.
I just
So-
enjoy the day.
We'll end up going to Marlo and Foggy's and
Okay, I'll probably tag along.
I'll look at Raslam's tower and see if it's the same, if it's
I would be
unchanged.
going there too.
Okay.
That's in town.
It's at the south end of town.
We'll
So-
travel, take a day and do that. Just walk around town.
So you go to the I forget the name of the shop, the herbalist shop.
Xander's.
It's called Xander's. I'm sure that's what everybody
No.
calls it.
I had a name for it.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it
I
like
know.
a pretty good name.
It does seem
But-
like the kind of place that would just be called Xander's.
No, no.
Xander's Head Shop.
Exactly.
Hold on. Let's see if I can. Well, you guys are getting there.
Xander's Psychedelics. Yeah, man.
Hey man, how's it going? I haven't seen you guys in a while. You doing all right?
Dave's not here, man.
Yeah, doing good.
Awesome, man. What can I do for you? He's still got sticks and stuff in his hair.
He's always gonna. He's a druid. Jeez.
Is he a druid or is he just an herbalist?
I'm gonna assume druid. He acts very druid-like, so therefore he's a druid.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to know for certain.
I'm just curious.
I'm gonna hand him the pouch that I had the tobacco in, and go,
Oh,
"Do you
I
have any
just
more
got-
of this stuff?" Because I'm sure he can just go, "Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I got some of this. How much you
Okay.
want?
Oh, I don't have a name
Um,
written down.
Give me a pound."
Do you have a date?
I don't know if I've got that much, but let me see what I got.
Okay,
June 30th.
and then some more of these
God, that is a lot. Dried herbal, a pound of that
of tobacco.
of tobacco. A pound of dried tobacco is
Yeah.
a lot of tobacco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nature's wonders.
Nature's wonders. That's right.
I just have Xander Mellow founder of New Herb Shop.
Yeah, I got some of those mushrooms, man.
Yeah, I'll take some more of these.
Yeah, I got a place where I'm growing those. Yeah.
All right, that's some good stuff.
Yeah, they are, man. Look, give me just a couple minutes. I'll get you that.
All right.
Anybody else need
Now,
anything?
now I'm fighting the urge of going.
I'm just going to
is Dave
restock
here?
on.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, man, Dave's not here.
Dave's not here.
I just want to restock on tobacco as well.
You want the same as him? Because I think he's buying me out of what I've got. In that blend.
I'll peruse
Okay.
your other tobaccos. So.
That's good to know. Back and forth.
But good hobbit weed.
No, it's
Long
just-
bottom
it's-
leaf.
It's tobacco.
What was that? Long bottom leaf? Yeah.
This is just tobacco. It's not hobbit weed.
Mhm.
Mine good. And I still have a couple shrooms.
Yeah, I'm not
Some of
judging.
the
You are the one that's also doing
specialty.
shrooms, so.
No,
How much of the
I have
mushrooms
not
do you want,
done
man?
any of these things.
A pound.
Everything's a pound. Everything
How,
comes in
how
pounds.
many much mushrooms do you want, man?
How many pounds?
What do you
An
got?
eighth, man.
Oh, I got quite a bit of those, man.
It comes in bites.
Give me 10 doses.
Kibbles and bits.
All right, I can do that, man.
No, I've never taken any of these psychedelic mushrooms.
Okay.
The rest of you have, but not me.
I don't remember if I did.
So he comes back a little while later. He's like, "All right, man. All I had of that tobacco
I'm the cook.
all I had of that tobacco was about a quarter pound, man.
All right, man, that'll do.
All right, so
What am I talking
altogether,
like him?
that's gonna be like 11 gold, man.
All right. I give him 12.
Thanks, man. He puts it away. So for other tobacco, I got this one and this one and this one here.
Do them all sniff.
Okay.
And I go with, I'd say probably like a medium. Compared like the.
They're all fragrant, but
yeah.
you pick one.
Nothing
That's...
overly fruity,
Okay.
like cherry Cavendish or anything like that. It's a bit much.
I got you, man. How much you want?
Just quarter pound.
All right,
Crazy.
man. He goes. He packages it all up and hands it to you. He's like, "That's a gold piece, man. Thanks." All right. Well, you all take care. All right.
Thank you, Xander.
No problem, man. Come back and
Good
see
seeing
me.
you.
Oh, we do?
Everything in town? Okay.
Yeah, the one thing that you do notice as you're walking in town, everything looks fine. There's a lot of people out because like this would be later in the day.
That hustle and bustle.
Yeah, you see people moving around. There's the town square is booming now. There's stalls set up and wagons set up where they're selling stuff and
Farmers market type
Kind
thing?
of, yeah.
Or more
Oh,
more
cool.
permanent.
no, like more like a farmer's market type
Okay.
thing.
Probably in our travels, I probably tried to find what's her face, the head of the town guard, just to check in.
But the one thing you do notice, Raslam's tower's changed.
All right.
Oh, okay.
How has it changed?
It's decaying.
Oh, okay. I'm fine with that.
It's only about half there now.
Oh.
Decaying quick,
Mm-hmm.
or
Like it's
Does it-
crumbling.
Yeah.
And...
Does it look like the stones are just,
Yeah.
or they're
No, they're actually just like
crumbling,
Yeah.
like crumbling and gone?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
magic to keep it together.
Well, that's kind of a good sign that
Yeah.
he's not.
I'm not upset by this.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you're gonna have to build a back wall in their shop.
No, their shop actually isn't attached.
I thought
They
it-
were
I thought
living
it-
in the cottage.
I thought
Yeah.
it, but
No,
No,
they
cottage was.
lived in the cottage.
Okay.
That buddied up
But
against it.
their shop is actually
Marlo and Fogarty's shop.
yeah. Novelins
Okay,
Gizmos is farther in town.
Mm-hmm.
we ask him about it.
Yeah.
Why it's
Right,
crumbling. I mean,
But they're probably at their shop.
Oh, I'm sure that's a stop we're gonna make.
Yep, on our way.
Yep. At this point, it's starting to get dark too.
Pick up some of the. Like, look at some of the shops and anything interesting, like a snack or.
Oh, meat on a stick?
Yeah.
Ooh, what kind of meat on a
Great
stick?
meat.
all
What kind
the
of meat on a stick is in
all the
Fandom?
stalls and stuff. I seem to be packing up for the night because
Okay.
it's starting to get
Gotcha.
you guys. By the time you guys got the egg taken care of and all of that, it would have been
Oh, okay.
and all your
Fine,
other
everything.
discussions. It's later in the
Late
day.
afternoon.
Yeah, it's late afternoon, getting on to dusk, and you are like approaching like midwinter, so it's
It's darker early.
yeah.
This is the kind
probably
of place
get
that's
to
going to
4 o'clock in the afternoon.
stake big torches to
Almost earlier.
extend the hours of the
Yeah.
market.
Maybe we should get the
Still got that small
Marlo
town
and Fogarty's
feel.
shop sooner than
Yes.
Yep.
We hustle it up.
before they close.
What was that?
Going to Marlo and Fogarty's shop.
Okay. You get there, you can see lights. You can see lights burning inside.
and we walk in.
Hello, what can I? Oh, it's you. How are you? How are you guys doing?
Yes.
It's
Dandy.
been a while. I haven't seen you in
assholes.
weeks.
Haven't been around in weeks.
Tell us those few days. Stay around.
Oh, I haven't been there.
Not recommended.
I wouldn't want to
What's going on with the tower?
go. I don't know. That started happening a couple weeks ago, and it's just crumbling.
Do you guys go in it, or haven't been?
No,
in it
we
since
haven't
you
been in
left?
it since one of the stones fell through the roof of the cabin. We haven't gone back. We've been living in the upstairs here. It's kind of cramped, but it'll work.
Interesting. Any good gossip? Any news? Town seems to be a lot going on around the town square.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah. They're doing a market there now, and a lot of the farms are trying to sell off their last harvest. So, but yeah, it's doing well.
Nothing suspicious going on in town. Nothing.
Not that I've heard of. You'd have to talk to the guard about that. They've been handling most of it.
Have anything interesting you guys came up with or created the last couple of weeks?
No, it's mostly the same stuff. We've been doing a lot of repair work and helping out where we can. So,
All right.
That's good.
Yeah, just checking in, trying to get any gossip or rumors or town changes every time we come back. Get a little more, well, for the better. Grows a little bit more every time.
yeah, it's booming. The mine is almost back up. I think it's getting really close. They're still clearing out some areas, but I heard that they're getting closer. They're actually starting to recruit even more people.
Interesting.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to visit them there soon too. Cool. Just checking in. It was late in the day. Good to see you guys. Sorry about the hut. Or sorry
Bogey's not here right now. He ran out, but yeah, Marlo. I mean, I'm Bogey. Too many fumes.
Well, sorry about the hut, but yeah, maybe we gotta do something about that tower once it crumbles too much. Who knows? All right, we'll see you guys around. We'll see you guys for shopping. I don't need anything.
Good luck. Come back and see us. It's good to see you.
Hopefully we stay more than 2 days.
Yeah, busy.
We'll probably be gone in 2 days, and then back in a couple weeks, and here.
You guys travel a lot.
Yeah, we do. It's annoying. This is life, though.
Yeah, it's not a life I want. I like being here with Mark.
That's good. Good that you have each other.
All right, we'll see you guys soon, I'm sure.
Yep.
Just too late for Sildar, or
Probably at the pub.
check out the pub.
Yeah.
Pop in,
Grab a
Grab it.
drink.
and then yeah, turn in for the night.
Go have her soup.
I will see who's at the pub. What's the name of the old pub?
I don't remember.
The Stonehill Inn is one, and then the Stormcrow Tavern.
That's the
That's
new
the
one.
new one.
Yeah.
That's the newer one.
So the first one.
It used to be the Sleeping Giant, and then when you guys rousted the Red Brands, the owner disappeared.
Yeah.
And it's now under new ownership.
That's one we usually frequent though anyway, right?
Stonehill is where you go.
Stonehill, yeah.
The Stormcrow is actually on the road to your manor.
Yeah.
It's only like a few doors down and across from where Nature's Wonders is.
Yeah, the guy's name there. Maybe. We go anyway. We
Now,
walk
which
in.
one? It's Stonehill?
Stonehill, yeah.
It's Torben.
Torben, that's right. Oh, so many
Do you
names.
see Sildar around?
Give me a perception check. It's actually pretty packed.
Who are we looking for?
Sildar.
Hey, if he's here, or anyone that we know.
Nope, too many tallies around. Can't tell.
27.
27? You don't see Sildar anywhere. You do see Dane Runeforge, the captain of the guard,
Okay.
and a few other guards. They're all sitting around a table.
Is Zeri with them?
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's Dane. I don't see Sildar.
You go talk to Dane? Is there room at the table?
No, they've taken up. They got pretty much all the seats taken.
Yeah, we can catch him on duty tomorrow.
There's like 7 of them at the table.
Is there a table
Probably-
next to their table?
Nothing that's open. There's
Probably
very
just
little
leave.
open in here.
Give them a pat on the back and be like, "Hey, you looking for Sildar?"
Yeah, we haven't even checked the town hall yet.
Hey, one more. Welcome back, Torben, behind the bar.
Hey, Torben.
Hey!
Reminds me.
What was it?
Tavern music.
Sounds. Things.
There actually was stuff playing. It's just
One more.
Silent.
here we go. Here's the burp. I also had this turned down. So.
There wasn't a third tavern in town.
Almost.
Hey, what can I get you? It's good to see you guys. What can I get you?
A table?
I wish I could. I don't have. You know what? The private room's open.
Like mingling. Is there room at the bar?
Wait, Wait, how much is a private room?
It's for you. I'll just give it to you.
Well, we were gonna do, see those guys at the table next to Dane's.
Yeah.
We want to book the private room for them,
Oh.
so that we can sit next to Dane.
Okay. Well, it's just a gold.
Okay.
So awkward.
What's so awkward?
Give me just a minute. It's a bunch of guys that look like they're miners and
Working guys.
They
Yeah,
need a good
working guys,
time.
yeah.
There you go.
Be
We're
like,
giving them a good time.
We get the private room. Oh shit, yeah.
You know what? Buy them a round of drink too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And a round of whatever they're drinking.
it'd be another gold.
Okay.
We'll buy them a round.
And they're like, you see Torben go over and start talking with him, and he's like pointing back towards the private room. Advantage.
They're like, oh no, we're not going back there.
No.
Then we start a bar fight.
Yeah.
And eventually he you see him kind of convince them to go take the room.
Nice.
And you see him whip out a towel, wipe the table down, gather stuff up, and head back over the bar. He's like, your table's all set.
And we are.
Yeah, and it's as you're going, you see other people moving towards it.
Yeah, no.
No, just
Bears.
already sitting.
Oh, we just had Yuki suggest how they leave. Last time we cast a suggestion.
Been a while,
I'll just tell them to leave.
Yeah. Move.
but I did have it. I did prepare it.
Did you?
Nice.
So weird. Alright, we each get a round. We bought them a round. We'll buy Dane a round. Table. Or whatever they're having.
Okay. It's for them it'd be 2 gold.
Alright, I can afford that.
They're drinking a newer dwarven ale that's come in.
Ooh, I have that.
That too.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Applejack.
Oof. No problem, buddy.
It's not a problem.
Wait, we're all drinking. Why does he have a problem because he wants to have a drink?
Yeah. He's
There you go.
fine.
He's finally drinking with the rest of us.
This took a while, huh?
Yeah.
About a year.
Well,
Bad
had
influence.
to be a lot of traumatic, events in his life
Nope.
to get him down to our level.
Congratulations, Applejack.
Another.
Alright, we just people watch for a minute.
Yep.
Maybe try and look over and get Dane's attention when they're not too busy.
Well, when the drinks come over,
Exactly.
the barmaid's talking with him, and he kind of looks over, and they all Prost, and they drink.
Is Dane nearby, like just right there, or?
Yeah, Dane's at the end of the table. It is like a long table.
So we'll see. Obviously, hopefully, we'll chat with Dane in a minute, just to get rumors on town, see how things are going, how the growth, all these newcomers selling.
Any
Oh.
issues? Seems like it's doing really well though.
That looks great. Mary Carriage left for the mines,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
so we'll spend a couple hours drinking.
Playing
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah. Good.
Alright.
Back home. Enjoy home.
Want to sit in a bath.
Never taken a bath yet?
I had to when we
Yeah.
first got back.
went to go to sleep, and then I was promptly kicked out.
That checks out.
Go take a bath.
I mean, it was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
You're probably like, "Hi, honey." It's like, "You stink.
Yeah.
Go."
Not far off.
Well, their armor really seals in the flavor.
Thank God I don't wear armor.
Fight crime in a rubber suit really seals in the flavor.
Probably
Best
not wrong.
skit ever.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so goddamn funny.
That's a
Robot
Batman.
chicken?
No,
Oh.
Batman.
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah, that one.
It's,
Making fun of the
Pete
Dark Knight.
Holmes doing Batman.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
There's like at least half a dozen skits, and they're really high quality. It's
In a rubber
basically if
suit.
Batman was an idiot.
At any point does Sildar come in to the tavern?
In an
No.
order that would surprise you. Sorry.
I had to find the link and send you guys a link.
We might need see Sildar tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Alright.
I head
And
back.
head back.
Okay.
Uh,
As you're heading back, the Stormcrow is really picking up.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking more for low key. I head back to the mansion, hang out with Alka, about not do much, actually relax.
As you're walking by, you hear the music coming out of the Stormcrow.
You can really quick. Maybe Sildar's there.
I'll tell him I said hi. I'm heading back.
I'll go with you.
Go peek in. Just pop in. Look around. I don't know the name of the bartender here. I don't
I
actually.
can't
I've never
remember.
been here before. This is Mercurus's place.
Yeah.
Anya.
Anya.
When you go in, you look around, and it is obviously not the same type of place. It's definitely a rowdier crowd in here. There's lots of yelling and slamming of mugs and drinking, and you see a very attractive, well, kind of like between that cute and really cute and beautiful type, kind of the girl next door look, with long red hair, and you see her walking around. You recognize her. Grim would recognize her as Anya. He knows it because he would have been there. Oh, what the hell? Why did I get green on me?
Okay.
Oh, that's from the frosting. Yeah.
I got blue on me.
I'm like, okay, it looks like I've been painting.
We're painting. Yeah.
Yeah, but not with green paint like that.
Oh. No, that was Frostin'.
Yeah. You see her walking around, and she's smiling and laughing, and she's talking to patrons, and then moving on to another, and as she's moving around, she sees the two of you, and she walks over. She's like, welcome to the Stormcrow Tavern.
I think all of us are there except
Oh,
No.
right?
Did you come with us?
I'm not
Rabbit?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were not there, but
But
I
five
just
of us
heard
will be
those.
there.
I just
Yeah.
heard those two
Yeah.
were going. So
Well, the
No,
five
I-
of us might be there then. Just
yeah, I
pop
figured
in.
that the rest of us were if you
Yeah,
were
I
heading
missed
back.
heading back.
Yeah, I might
You're-
wander back too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty whooped.
Is there a band playing
I'll
or a
probably
bar
just
playing?
there's
Yeah,
there's several bars.
Mansion.
There is a band playing basically, like a 4-person group, and she's like, where's the tall pretty boy?
Left for the day. He'll be back tomorrow.
Not that you're not pretty enough, but
Oh, thank you.
He's taken, sorry.
We're looking for Sildar if he was here.
No,
no,
that's
Sildar
she
isn't
was
here.
hidden
Yeah, I
there.
haven't seen
She's
I
not.
haven't
She's
seen him in
just-
quite a while. He doesn't normally come in here.
Yep, just pass in through.
Oh, stay, have a drink, listen to some music.
Do you have a drink? Your room, table?
Sure.
At the bar, or are you too busy?
No, there's some room at the bar.
Have a drink at the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, how was that new ale, by the way, when we had it?
Yeah.
It was really good.
Really good.
Who was it by?
I don't have the name. but-
Okay. Not my family.
No.
At the bar and ask her, not your typical, like just looking for a more unique drink, a new drink, anything.
I can come
Unusual?
up with something for you. And while I do, tell me, what have you been up to? You haven't been around for a while.
We've been out and about, crazy adventuring, heading back to the manor, checking out town. Town has grown a lot in the last couple of weeks. We've been out and about.
Aye, it has.
There's a lot going on. The main square and shops booming, bars are booming, taverns are booming.
Well, if you ever want to tell your stories, I got bards coming through here all the time that are always looking for good stories. So
That will be for our Mary Harris to tell the story to, a bard to sing. Yeah.
you can tell him to come in anytime.
I'll pass the message along.
We have. He blushes when we mention it.
So you must be Anya.
I am Anya.
Yep.
Well met. And you are?
Octavian.
Well met, Octavian.
Thank you for the drink.
Yeah,
What is it?
She makes you a drink that no, it's not half
Oh,
elven.
God, no.
She is half elven.
I thought she was human. She's
No,
no,
she's half elven.
Yeah, she's half elven.
She's got slightly pointed ears.
Hmm.
But she's wearing like a black, kind of leathery outfit with like a cloth sash at her waist. Very form fitting. But she's the drink is an kind of an orangish color, and you take a drink and it's extremely it's sweet, and it's not like anything you've tasted before.
no flavor profiles, no like just unique. What is this? Good. Like dessert.
It is. It's a very good concoction. It comes from the Hold of the Sea Princes.
Interesting. That's quite a.
I just happen to have some of the fruit that you can
Is it-
you can
I was
only
about to
get
say,
down
Is
there.
it mango juice?
Oh, we want to know that. Does it taste like mango juice?
It is like some tropical fruits
Yeah.
mixed in there.
How
with
did you
it.
get a hold of those?
I have my connections.
How did it get here?
They came by shipping and over the land. I've got some friends in Gryrax.
Gryrax. That's where I'm from. Originally. Were you from Gryrax?
No, I'm not from Gryrax.
Major
I'm
port.
from farther west.
This is very good. But to come back and tell Mary Harris about it. We've been gone a couple of weeks. Any rumors? Any big announcements? Any happenings in town?
Oh, there's always rumors.
But anything notable?
What's the juiciest rumor? Notable rumor.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not much really juicy happening around here. I mean, there's been some talk of stolen goats and such,
Yeah.
but
How about us?
Huh?
How about us? The rumors about us.
He obviously knows about us in our group.
you've been gone for a while. There hasn't been anything nice and juicy with you, and since we thought that the drow were going to be coming.
Yeah, that sounds like hopefully that's a done deal. But I haven't heard from them in months now, I think.
Except the one.
Which one?
Your girl.
You need to call her.
Call a drow? What?
We meet another
Now
drow.
this I have to hear.
There's where the juicy rumors start.
This is where we don't want to spread juicy rumors, but we travel a lot. We drow. What?
Oh,
Nothing.
Master Dwarf, what's more about this drow? And she passes over a
Go ahead,
dwarven
Dwarf.
whiskey.
But sometimes you meet people, and not all drow are bad.
We've met a few.
Met a lot of bad drow though.
Oh yeah, we've met a lot of bad ones. But
Killed
she
a lot
was,
of bad ones
but
too.
she was into you.
So into you.
You need to call her. Are you sure?
She's patient.
You hope.
I'm waiting for him to get slapped at some point. If he does contact her or sees her again, he's gonna get slapped.
That's just it's the budding of young love.
Oh, well now. Well, congratulations then. Here, you can have one too.
Oh,
And I'll
thank
have one as well. To young love.
We're the same age in human years.
And you're both young. Slam.
All seems very scandalous.
What's
How
that?
old is Octavian?
All seems very scandalous.
25 now.
25?
I was gonna say I knew Octavian and
Could be 24. Depends on the...
Americaris were
We're about the
about the
same.
same.
I started at 23. I think I had 1 or 2 birthdays. Forgot. My birthday was like within the first week of the campaign, I think.
Yeah,
So I turned 24, and then I think we crossed the year.
yeah. Yeah,
It's
we've
been
been
2 years.
adventuring
Yeah.
for
More than 2 years now.
2 years. So he's 25 now.
Because I started at 33 and I'm 35 now.
November
Because you're,
32.
And I
you're
think
down here.
America and I are the same age, right?
Yeah, about
about
the same.
23, 24
yeah,
when you
24,
started.
25, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So there's a juicy rumor for the town.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
That's bad.
Octavian is.
Nobody's-
Love struck with.
Nobody's-
struck with
Drow.
No,
a
nobody's
forbidden
gonna
drow.
believe it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
So, where is your friend Mericaris?
I think he's out checking out things too. He might have gone to the cave or the mine.
He chose going to the mine rather than coming to see me.
Mm.
I'm so hurt.
We'll tell him that.
I gotta tell him about this drink you made. We'll finish our drinks and just carry on, go back to the house. From there. Is
Come back again and I'll make you a storm crow.
that what it's called?
No.
Oh.
No, she'll make you a storm crow.
Should make me a storm crow. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Not sure you can handle it yet. Though. We'll see.
Challenge accepted. On next visit. Thank you.
Well, how about right now and we'll just drink it on the way home?
On the way home?
What are we gonna do? Get pulled over?
Hey, we have to walk up the
it's
hill.
got to, I'm gonna save that one for his next visit. I gotta have something to get him to come back.
Something to look forward to.
We don't get the holy ones in here all that often to try and corrupt.
Shut up! Does this sound like a challenge Mericaris and I can have together? See who can handle this storm crow?
Mericaris is already corrupted.
This is true.
Yeah.
Not 100% innocent. I mean,
I've got a drow girlfriend.
Yeah.
we make beautiful drow babies.
Good that you admit it.
Our babies would be beautiful and holy.
Yes. Born of the sun
And they
the
won't
moon.
have. They will not want to have anything to do with the cleric. No, Dad, I'm gonna be a warlock.
An infernal one.
Yeah. Fiend patron.
Mhm.
I was communing with this one thing. It had.
No! No!
Yeah, what's hentai?
That's Uncle Yuki.
Oh! Actually, I think the drow would already know. Any drow.
By the way, there are 3 people in here that have either a tentacle for a leg or an arm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Those
That's
poor
right,
things.
yeah.
Oh, that's what. Oh,
We saved their lives. I mean,
We did.
Good to see that they're
Doing well.
I don't know.
enjoying
Do they
life.
seem to be doing well?
They seem to be doing all right. I mean, they're drinking.
Oh, yeah, but are they drinking and having a good time?
Yes,
Or are they
everyone
drinking?
in here, as you look around, everyone in here seems to be having a good time.
Oh, good.
wonder if I can help them now.
I don't know. That's something for tomorrow.
No, this is drunk thinking now. If I chop off their tentacle leg and cast regenerate, would they grow a tentacle or a real leg?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Or
Kind
if,
of
you,
help
or,
them.
if, or if you just cast it on them, would they just regenerate? Would they reject the tentacle and?
Would
and-
the tentacle fall off and a new leg start growing?
I don't know. That's something to ask Pelor.
Add to the list of questions. Yes.
See, this is the kind of thing that can happen when you're out having a good time drinking.
Yes. Ask him.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said you should ask him.
Yes. I want to help. I want to help the townspeople. Let's say you've embraced the tentacle lands. I want to keep it.
You can ask for
I
a
don't know.
volunteer to see, and then anyone else who wants to.
What if they'd want to risk it?
Nope, it's going.
Well,
And
it
if
all
anyone
depends.
else that
Some
wants
may have
to-
accepted it and learned to use it and
Yeah.
found it useful,
Right.
and others may just be like, no,
Hmm.
I'm sick of being an abomination.
Also true.
Cool leg.
I'm dealing with it, but I don't want to do
Add
it.
to the list.
No, you're gonna get something.
Sun and clouds? No, this feels like I should know.
You're not there. Sounds
I
like
thought he went in
this
with you.
is a good idea. Did
Oh,
he?
did he?
I don't know. We never decided.
I was asking, and I wasn't sure. Like,
Yeah, it was
what's
just
happening.
Bennick and Clem that said they weren't
Oh,
coming.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're okay.
I think the
yeah.
rest of us were going.
Yeah.
Well,
but-
you're probably more hammered than we are.
Maybe I have an Applejack all night.
Probably. If anything, I would have asked for more of that.
The fruity
Or,
drink?
like your fruity drink. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, ooh.
It's juice.
You can mix them?
I can make one of those for you too.
I'll take another.
Because we have something we're leaving, and then it's like, no, we got into the discussion of.
Sorry.
Hey, wait, ask Pelor.
Perfect.
Yeah.
These
Ask
are
him now.
5 silver apiece.
Okay.
Ask him now.
For now?
Ask him now.
Are we in the middle of this bar?
Yeah.
Like all the incense and all the. Take 10 minutes of praying right here?
Are you gonna drunk call
Yeah.
Pelor? No, that would be interesting.
Drunk dial.
Can we-
Drunk dial is God.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes.
Actually,
Yes.
Hey, Pelor, we haven't talked in a while, but I thought I'd give a call.
We just talked this morning.
We were just chilling.
That is exactly.
And you're
That's exactly what you're
up
going
to,
to do
man?
right
What
now.
are you up to?
Are you having?
Hey,
Are you
That's
are
exactly
you
what
happy?
you're going to do right now.
Drunk
Oh wait,
call
you're
for
probably
the.
sleeping because the sun's not up, right?
Well, the sun's up somewhere.
Oh man, it's so late. I didn't realize it was late. Now you're gonna be mad at me. Oh man, just forget this message, man.
Sorry, Grimble gave me this mushroom.
So then he'd always be thinking he was talking to Pelor.
Yeah, this is a voice talking to me.
All right,
Becomes
Yuki,
kids.
give me a Constitution check.
4. Oh wait, 6.
6.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Between the Applejack and this drink, you are pretty sloshed.
Aha!
I want to keep an eye on Yuki.
Is he still sitting? Is he still next to me?
It's on the floor.
Where'd the little guy go?
I don't know. I don't know if he wanders out there to be like, oh.
All of a sudden, Yuki's out, like, right in front of the band.
Look, this is my jam.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Glow sticks.
Making a bunch of sparks and sounds and lights go off.
You get your, your lightsaber glow sticks. Yeah.
Yuki just invented the rave.
Conjuring glow sticks.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Yeah, because it's like he's had 2, and the second one was rather.
I'm
so I'm
pretty
just
sure
like
I've had
looking
a
at
few
him.
more.
Like,
He had a few.
No,
he had
I
a
had
few.
a few.
okay,
I've been able to like
so I'm like,
bump up
you-
my liquor.
you okay?
What's
Yuki,
that?
are you okay?
Yeah.
The time of your life.
You're just kind of slipping on the stool there.
No.
No, I'm good. Okay. You want to sit between us?
He's looking at his glass like this, though.
You're holding him up.
Need another one?
Maybe.
You need another one? I got 3 right now.
That fruity one was really good.
It was very good.
Look at it. Remote. Yeah, Yuki needed this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I should have another one.
Yeah, another exotic fruity drink or
Yeah, I mean,
Guys,
you
do
want-
we're committed now.
you have one that, and I describe a coconut, that uses that? Do you know what those are?
I've seen those. I haven't done anything with them yet.
Okay.
I don't know the liquid in them isn't their juice isn't good enough isn't well versed for a lot of these that I've seen.
Hard disagree. You rehydrate with that. It is.
Shh, science nerd.
Science has no place in D&D.
Disagree. Drunk science. It works.
I'll try one more new drink, if you don't mind. One for all of us.
Why? I'm not there.
You're not there then.
But still, why can't we go to a warm place?
We
Why
did.
does everything have to be cold?
We did. Because bad guys like yucky places.
Why don't we go to a place that has coconuts?
We did.
I did take
Free-
you there.
we did.
You guys didn't like it.
Well, it was the trip getting there that was not pleasant.
No.
That was the one where we all took damage.
That's our next custom. Where have we been? We've been to a place with these coconuts and this warm
There's sand.
sand and water and
There's another 5
Oh.
silver for the.
just keep paying. So I'm at 3 gold.
Everyone's enjoying a spa day. Up at the mansion.
What's this one?
It's the same thing. It's
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't know if she had a new one or another
no,
one she can make.
no.
No, she doesn't want to make us the storm crow.
Not yet. That's tomorrow.
Yeah. You don't
Look
get.
forward
You
to
still
that.
don't get the storm crow.
Well, it could be
yet.
tomorrow.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Mary Harris is coming with us tomorrow.
Handle the storm crow.
Hmm?
I'm sure I can handle the storm crow.
I didn't say you couldn't. I'm saying Mary Harris is coming with us
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah, you'd like
Yeah,
that.
bring him along tomorrow.
We will.
Yeah, but no storm crows for you.
Storm crows. Oh, yummy.
If he wants a storm crow, I'll make him a storm crow.
He'll be with us tomorrow.
Yeah, we should go back drinking tomorrow.
Yeah.
I like this place. I like the music.
Did the music suddenly slow
Yeah.
down?
It's the music like
Oh,
for it's time to go, guys. We're closing the bar.
No,
Torches
they're
come
not
up
even,
brighter.
They're not even close to being closed. This place is open till like halfway through the night. Here we go.
The ugly lights come on.
Oh.
All of a sudden, and all the flames in the torches or in the lamps go.
and the bard starts singing closing time.
You don't have to go home, but you can stay here.
You're welcome.
So we're allowed.
I do love that song though.
Right. See you tomorrow. Should be back tomorrow. I don't think we're going anywhere yet.
Have a good night then.
Thank you.
Come on, Yuki. Time to go home.
Yuki, how you
We'll be
doing?
back tomorrow.
How you doing,
Okay.
Yuki? Can you walk on your own?
Can I walk on my own?
Questionable.
I should call Morty.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Do it.
That's such a good idea.
Really do it.
When we get home.
Like
When we get
meteor
home, call
swarm.
Morty.
This entire village is a meteor swarm.
Why do you think we're going to the house first? Check the village.
Check the
Don't you think we should talk to Morty right
Not right now, but let's get
now?
home
No,
first.
right now.
Are you sure? I mean, you can do it while we're walking. Can you do it while
you were role playing me just now?
Apparently, yeah.
can you do it while we're walking?
Oh, that's a lot of work.
So, 2 things at once right now?
Yeah.
Walking and talking.
No, not. And moving. You have to like move your. I don't know.
Kind of
Yeah, you gotta do this.
I wonder if Klimbrim would like these drinks.
She might like the taste.
No, I don't know if she likes
She gets cranky when it tastes really good, and
She can't.
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
She gets cranky a lot, doesn't she?
Yeah.
What? I mean,
Yeah. You just say yeah.
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 She gets cranky when she can't drink enough. She
The
gets
more-
cranky when it's light out. She gets cranky. I mean, when Lauka's not around.
Oh, it might be better. I don't think she gets hangry anymore, though.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, well, actually, that's a
I
good
think
thing. She
that-
doesn't get angry.
I don't know. I think she gets hangry in the opposite way now. Actually.
always hangry now.
Yeah.
It's like she gets hangry because she's not hungry. It's weird.
What do you cast calm emotions?
Oh,
like
wait.
Klimbrim?
So like the food doesn't have the same satisfaction.
Yeah.
To it.
Yeah. Tastes the same. Food tastes the same. I think we should ask her.
Yeah, but
Go
it's
message Klimbrim. I'm sure she's not busy.
Yeah.
Oh no. She'll be scary. She's with Lauka right now. And then there's Lauka.
You want to get?
She'll cast Fireball. That's all.
She'll burn
You're losing it too much right now.
Lord of it. Oh, it's so fucking funny. I love it so
Burn this
much.
place to the ground.
Burn this whole fucking forest down.
So you can call Morty.
Yes.
Yes, we already
No.
established it. Yes.
Go for it.
And
They're
well,
outside,
you
just barely hear the music.
call your girlfriend.
I can't.
Why not?
Call her later.
No, you
Why
keep
call your
saying that.
girlfriend?
I need to
I'll
call.
call your girlfriend.
No, I need to call Pillar. Message Klimbrim. So this drink is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
The 3 of us drunk stumbled back in the manor.
Yeah, we're probably not.
No, we're not drunk at all. No. We're,
You make it back to the manor.
Stumble back there.
Yeah. You have an enjoyable evening.
I need a bath.
Bam chicka bam bam fit.
And you make it to the mine, where Dundren is, and he basically shows you around and tells you that they're probably less than 2 months from being able to open.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's great. It sounds fantastic.
Although the one issue they're still having is going to be with the actual processing of any of the minerals, because they're still working on the water wheel. He fixed the water going through, but it's they're still having some trouble getting it
Moving.
reset. So they got to rebuild the whole thing, and they're trying to do it without destroying the wheel. But they have to redo that.
All right. Excellent. Excellent.
And they're being very careful about what paths they clear.
Wise.
But they have opened up a couple of what look like they were older mines that had been collapsed down.
Any further, like, finding any further, like, rich veins of mineral?
There look to be some. The alert mills are full of gems and metal deposits.
Well, that's good then.
Some of the best on Earth.
Excellent. That's good to see. What about production of magical weaponry and whatnot? Are we talking production of just the mine, or are we talking about production of the...
We could
the
probably
forge?
do some. We can get the spell forge going, but again, it's costly. With let me share.
Well, it would just be good to see it moving along. It'll be good, spell good things for the rest of the town too.
And we're hoping we can help the town too with some of this.
Well, that would be the idea. Excellent. was all I wanted to do. Basically what I wanted to see. I proceed to also kind of catch him up on what's been going on with one more and everything. I didn't go into gory, like crazy detail. I didn't need all that stuff. You know, keeping busy, so to speak. So, I mean, all right. I make it sound very glorious, but I don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You tell him about the hags,
Mhm.
and okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, if it seemed like it was, you know, like a grand story, then yes. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not going to spill secrets. You know, like I'm not going to tell them about the dragon egg. But oh yeah, no, if it's
All right. Well, you sit around the.
it's like a group. I mean, I'll tell get the miners together and grab a little.
Okay.
All right, there we were in the Fey realm.
You're sitting around the in the bar tent. Give me a performance check.
That'll be
Oh
interesting.
man, I don't even know.
You got the charisma.
It's based on charisma.
It is so. Yeah, +3. I'm not a bard or anything. 5.
5. You see some yawns.
Wow, you're boring.
Not my best. Not my best. Well, I spent all day flying.
Yeah. Right. Give me one more.
That's better. 18 +3, 21.
Okay. By the end, when you
details a
get
little
to the hags part, you've kind of caught your rhythm,
I get 'em.
and
care
you've had a
about
few
the-
more
Another drink or two.
Yeah, a couple more drinks. Got you loosened up a little, and
I didn't care about the inn at the end of the road. That's boring shit. At the
No,
main
no.
round.
that's
I just
like
wanna hear
that's
the
like
fight.
elf bullshit.
And you talk to an ogre and bought him dinner. Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
How long-winded is this gonna be?
But
Cool.
but yeah, so you have a decent night, but you have to stay the night there. You
Right.
You won't be able to fly back to the same night.
Well, I'll be flying in the dark anyway.
Too drunk to
It's not
fly.
Well, that and flying in the dark and
Well, it's really Clamor needs the rest too.
yeah. He may be a creature of spirit, and he still gets tired.
So that's where we're gonna wrap things up.
Alrighty.
So good job, everybody.
Nothing super exciting, but definitely a lot of
RP.
hope, kind of shopkeeping, so to speak.
And next week we'll pick up, or 2 weeks we'll pick up and see, if does Euchariah drunk dial Morty? Does
Euchariah drunk dial Morty? Does Octavian phone his girlfriend?
Yeah. Does Octavian drunk dial Pilar? So. Hang out with us, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Russ and I will be back on Tuesday.
We'll be back on Tuesday. There's some things to talk
Which one
about.
will-
We got to
which
talk
one?
about
A lot of celebrity deaths.
a couple. Yeah, 3. There was the 3 good sized ones. But there's the big announcement of the casting of Lobo in the new DC cinematic universe.
I hadn't seen it.
Yeah. Aquaman.
Oh, Momoa.
Jason Momoa, yeah. Jason Momoa
He's better as
well, that
Lobo
was
than
kind of what
Aquaman.
he thought he was going to be cast as originally, and then they were like, "Oh man, you're going to be Aquaman." And not that he didn't do a good job. I mean, his
I actually
version
like
of
the
Aquaman was
the
pretty good.
change
Yeah.
in it.
It made sense. It was cool, but him playing Lobo. I mean, he'd also said when he was doing promotions for the second Aquaman film that. If they want me to play Aquaman, it's a definite yeah. I mean, if they want me to play Lobo, it's a definite yes. I am. I was like, I'll audition, whatever, and then the actor that played Orm, he was like, "You're not gonna have to audition." He goes, "Nah, I'm not gonna have to audition." So anyway, yeah. So we're probably talking, Creature Commandos and getting caught up on other stuff.
Dude,
so.
2 episodes away from the end of Dune Prophecy, and
I've
dude,
not started yet.
That's a really good
That's what
fucking
I'm hearing.
show.
That's what I'm hearing.
One thing that I did hear the other day, that it looked like it was like kind of questionable, but it's like kind of just random that Hasbro like with D&D like signed something with like another like a gambling like industry to like create like a.
Oh, I saw that.
Like at first I wasn't sure like that they like created like a deal for like a game, but it actually turned out to be like to create like a slot machine D&D style in like casinos or whatnot. It was like a really weird like random thing. But at first, like people were like talking about it as though like, oh, like someone is buying Hasbro or D&D. But then when you like actually,
so there
like,
was a
understand
rumor.
what it was going to be
there
about.
was a rumor for a minute that Elon Musk was going to try and buy Hasbro.
That may have been it. But
It was that, and then there was the online gambling thing.
Then I think it turned into this. Okay. So
Musk had made some sort of comment on Twitter
That's what
like
that was. Okay.
about a month ago, saying he had made some sort of comment, and then it got people going. Is he going to buy D&D? Because Musk is an old nerd, and he probably has some experience with D&D, and I think he had expressed some sort of frustration with like rule changes or something like that.
No, he got ticked off because he was late to the party to find out how much Gygax is getting bashed in the current.
That's right.
Current meta.
Yep, that's what it was.
But it's like, where have you been? This has been going on for. This book came out. The book that has now caused some hubbub for him. It come out like a year before he read it.
Right. Yeah.
And then he got all bent out of shape about it. And even when I go and I read that few paragraphs that they're referencing, like, there's nothing that bad. It's not. It's like.
So it got a lot of people speculating. A lot of people scared that he would ride in. Take it and just destroy it.
Like he's done everything.
Like he did with Twitter.
But it didn't turn out to be that.
Yeah.
When I actually like read the article and that, it turned out to be something with like
Different.
a slot machine or whatever. But
So a D&D themed slot machine.
I think so. So I thought it was kind of
wouldn't be the weirdest thing.
Yeah, but
yeah. So Russell will be back on Tuesday, and then we'll be back here for our next session here on the 17th. So
sounds good.
But yeah, so hang out. We just got a spam.
At the end.
Yeah. That spam bot. So, but yeah, so thanks for joining us. Remember, you can find us on most social medias. We're on Facebook, Nerds with Alcohol Show, and pretty much everywhere else. Drinking Nerds. I have to actually catch up on all of my posting on YouTube because I've been way behind. I actually haven't put the last 2 sessions, our last 2 games up there yet. So I need to do that. The holidays just. I mean, I've had 2 weeks off, and I don't feel like I actually had time to do a lot. I got a lot of painting done. I started printing again. So,
dude, I've been off for like a little over a month, and I haven't feel like I. Yeah, so I can certainly relate.
But yeah, so we'll be back. See you guys.
Good night.
Good night.